Hello? Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? Good morning, good evening. I hope you're having a lovely day. Whatever time it is for you. GG on first. Radioga? GG. Better luck next time, Viper. How are we? I'm good. I'm a little bit sleepy, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little bit sleepy, but otherwise I'm good. I have some very exciting news, which most of you probably know. I got a new microphone. Yeah, I got the, you know, the streamer mic that everybody has, the Shure, whatever it is. I don't know. I got it. Were there cheaper alternatives? Yes. Do I care? No. I'm a proud owner of the streamer mic, and honestly, I think I sound great. Maybe you guys can tell a difference, maybe you can't, I don't know. But I spent a good like hour and a half, 2 hours, like EQing it, whacked a compressor on. I can't tell the difference. I think you'll able to tell if you go back to an old stream. Is it quieter than normal? In theory, no. It's the same. I mean, I can make it a bit louder if it needs to be louder. But what it is it's less sensitive, I guess. It like the old mic just picked up every single sound under the sun. I don't know. In theory, no. Actually, yes. If it's too quiet, I can turn it up. But I'm looking at my levels in OBS right now, and I'm like in a good spot. So I'd be surprised if it was too quiet. Sounds a bit quieter. Well, then I'll turn it up for you. All right. There you go. Now it's a little... Wait, is it louder? Did I turn it up? Ah, yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. That might be a bit too much. There you go. How's that? I think you need to sing us a song so we can hear how good the new mic is. Now it's too much. Well, make up your mind. It's peaking. I know. And it wasn't before. And then you guys are like, it's too quiet. Oh, for goodness sake. You assholes. All right. It was like that before, I think. This is, yeah. Ah, yeah. Yes. Yes. That's where it was before. It was perfect. That's what I thought. Yeah. It was perfect. Thank you very much. Still the noise filter? Nope. No, I don't. Zero noise compression here. And guess what? How incredible is this? I'm gonna stop talking, turn off the music. Silence. I don't need no noise suppression because it's so... Dude, we could do like some crazy ASMR with this mic. It's awesome. It's awesome. I don't need anything. I just need a little bit of EQ, a little compressor action, and it sounds great. So yeah, I'm super happy with it. And hopefully you guys are happy with it too. I don't think it should be quiet though. I don't know why you guys are saying that. You sound fine. Yeah, I mean, I'm only like halfway up on my gain. I can do more, but then he said it was peaking. So like, really, what are we doing? There's just no winning here. Not being cut out when you scream is gonna be so lovely. I know. I'm not gonna miss NVIDIA noise suppression, nor OBS noise suppression. I'm not gonna miss noise suppression in general. It's great. ZackInTheBox ASMR stream. Local nerd stumbles around and talks to you about Mario. M4A. I don't know what M4A means, but I think that's a great idea. A couple of years ago, I thought it'd be really funny if for April Fool's Day, I uploaded a video or like did a stream of me doing a speed run, but it was entirely ASMR. I thought that would be really funny. And honestly, maybe I do it this year. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's a niche. Maybe I'm gonna do it as an April Fool's and it's gonna get like tons of views and everyone's gonna be like, wow, this improved my life so much. I slept for 10 straight hours and all of my anxiety and worries dissolved. Please do more of this. And then I'm gonna go viral or something doing ASMR Odyssey speedruns. I don't know. Maybe it's possible. Male for all as opposed to male for male / male for female. I don't understand. Male for male? Male for female? So you're saying that it's a male doing it and it's the target audience is anybody instead of... Well, what would like a male for female ASMR video look like? Or a male for male? I don't understand. It's ASMR. Anyone can watch it, right? What would that be like? I was wearing like a shirt open, like bare chest and abs underneath. Would that be like the male for the dialogue? Oh, I see. Oh, like pronouns. That makes more sense. Some roleplays are gendered. I'm obviously not that deep in the. I like me some ASMR, but I don't think I'm that deep in the scene. Okay. Do you specific? Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. That does. Guess what? I'm getting your mouse pad. Is it finally arriving after all this time? Oh, that's awesome, Nagni. That's awesome. Hi, Jay. Thank you for the good luck. Thank you for the good luck, Jay. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Are you getting on Valorant? He could be. He could be, for real. For realsies. But he won't, because he playing. Getting on your mom. Who is this guy? Hell yeah. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. You know what I got? Oh! Did you get €1,000,000? Last night I kept having dreams about playing Apex and not sucking ass. You can make those dreams come to reality. You just got to play a bit more, you know? I don't want you to get put off because your first session you sucked. Like, of course you sucked ass in your first session. A 102.15? Sheesh. Good job, Lixius. Good job. I feel like for some reason, that sounds like a familiar time to me. Did I used to have a 102.15? I don't remember my PBs anymore, and it's sad. Zach Smurf for us? I don't think I need to make a Smurf account. Everyone in our lobby was like level 20. I think it's putting us in easy lobbies. I don't think it matters that I'm level, whatever I am, 300. Apex seems like it'd be fun if you get used to it. Yeah, exactly. And I just played every day from launch for like 3 years. And I'm still not very good. Okay, any percent. I'm looking at my PB history now because I'm curious. Show only PBs. Oh, I had a 102.20 and then a 102.00. I don't know where I got that from. I'm thinking of my 102.20, but obviously that's not the same as 102.15. Are you cheating on Valorant? Yeah, we played some Apex last night with Viper, and she was so stressed the whole time. Which, to be fair, I didn't expect much less. She gets stressed quite easily, which is okay, you know. Slay. Each to their own. But yeah, I think I think maybe I don't know what the solution is. There's a solution there somewhere. Drugs? I don't know. Off topic as always. My great grandpa's B-day is today, and I'm super proud of him. He's 84 and such a diva. That's awesome. Happy birthday to your great grandpa, Lynn. Wow, great grandpa's crazy. I mean, I am the youngest in my family by far. I'm the youngest in my like whole bloodline, actually, in my generation of people compared to all my cousins and stuff. So I find it weird when people talk about their great grandparents being in their 80s. I'm like, my grandparents are in their 80s, you know? It's crazy. My parents are in their 60s. Well, one of them. Played 3 rounds of Apex and I had to switch back to Valorant because I was too overwhelmed. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I think maybe we should definitely do more of the TDM, just so you can get used to the gun control before we hop back into Battle Royale. Because again, Battle Royale, like, you get very little gun practice. That's all about, like, positioning and looting and stuff. There's actually not much gunplay in it. So get used to the movement and the gunplay, and then we'll be good to go. Your parents coming up on that? Yeah, but you're old, 12-7. You're old. I'm 21, almost 2. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. You're great. I only met 3 of my grandparents and they were really fun growing up. You're almost 2? I'm almost 2, guys. I'm almost 2. You're old? Yeah, but like we mentioned, like we discussed in your stream the other day, I have so much respect. I have a little bit of jealousy. You're in a very cool place in life. I think it's awesome. I aspire to be like that. Truth is true, whether it's friendly or not. Well, I think objectively I'm not that old, but in the Odyssey speedrunning community you are. You definitely, I'm old and people call me Unk. All right, I'm 21 and people call me Unk. Like, the bar is very low. It's very low. I think I'm gonna go to the lecture that I haven't been at in 3 weeks. That sounds like a great idea, Acne. You are Unk. Whatever. I've been called Unk. I'm 14, by the way. I mean, you literally can't get younger than that on Twitch. You have to be 13 to, like, who is calling you Unk? Like, what? Cool place in life? No, he's got a job and a child and stuff. I think that's cool. I think it's really, I have so much respect. Because bro he was talking about this on stream. He wakes up at like 6 a.m. He takes his daughter to school. He goes to work. He comes back home and like he is an active member of the Odyssey community and streams and watches streams and speedruns and helps host tournaments and stuff. I think it's real cool. I think it's real cool. I want to be like that. I'm excited. I'm excited to be like that. 13 is younger than 14. Yeah, I'm saying there's only like one group of people who can call Lixius Unk. And it's a very small group of people. It's just the 13-year-olds. Hi, Avi. Hello. Thank you for the good luck. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I have a daughter, but she's a cat. Does that count? Yeah. Zach, you're so Unk. Aren't we the same age? Aren't you only like 5 months younger than me? What is your problem? You go live at inconvenient times when you're at dinner about to hop in the shower. All right, enjoy your shower, Lynn. I go live at the same time every day. If that's a problem, don't shower at 8 p.m. Kylie Line, hello. Thank you for the good luck. Thank you, thank you. Zach, you're very unkind. Ray, you're 30! 3-0! Sorry. Sorry. Super Mario Odyssey. The last time we played, which was a few days ago, bear in mind, I PB'd again. I got a 311, which is cool. Another minute barrier. That was mean. He started it. Yes, we got a PB. We are now only 2 minutes away from the big 309, which is very cool. That's very close. And it feels cool that we're getting that still without kind of optimizing anything. I really thought that maybe by the time I got closer to 309, I'd have to start like going through and optimizing things and doing some practice. But no, we're at a 311 and we haven't done any of that. And we can easily get a 309 at this rate. So that's pretty cool. Today we play bad. Yeah, so the pattern is that if I haven't done a Darker run the day before, then today, then when I stream it will be bad. But if I have done one the day before, it will probably be a PB. So going by that pattern, today we're getting like a 315. Tomorrow we're getting a 310. Wednesday, maybe we have a 309 by the end of the week. I don't know. I don't want to put any crazy ideas out there, but it would be nice because the next couple weeks after this week are pretty busy for me. I'm traveling a lot, so yeah. Should I do a Dark run tomorrow? You should do a Dark run today and tomorrow because then tomorrow's will be really good. Yeah? You can skip today's stream. I don't need you. I don't need you. I would really like it if you stayed though, Jai. It's great to have you here. So to always get good Dark runs, you should stream every day. It's exactly, yeah, no, exactly. You're absolutely right. But I don't do that. When did I PB? Friday? So I did stream on Saturday, but I was doing GeoGuessr. And then I didn't stream on Sunday, which was yesterday. I wasn't feeling that great yesterday. And then here we are. I think we're doing great. You have a lot of homework. Okay, do your homework and then Darker. All right. That sounds good, man. I don't think I even really need to do any DSS. I've been good at it lately, I'm gonna be honest. You're getting a 101 this week? Hey, you're only 16 seconds away, Lixius. I think you can do it. Dude, it's so easy. Why do people make a big deal out of that trick? I already restarted my Switch, so no memory leak load time loss. Awesome. How did you guys end up going? It was good fun. Yeah, it was pretty quick, the session. The hints were a little too easy accidentally, but Viper and I kind of slayed. We came second. Would have came first if I had a different teammate, I think, but you know what? I'll cut my losses and take second place. You got carried? I don't know. I don't know. I had some pretty good plays, but so did she. We both did good. We both did good. All right, let's go. Dark side. Did I update my comp? I did update my comp. I don't remember doing that. I literally have no idea when I did that. At least you didn't have Halo. That's very true. How many times do you think I'm justified? 0. Oh, dude, we're so in sync. That was actually kind of cute. That was kind of cute. You found that one rock moon and then forgot that you had a brain for the— What? That's crazy. Too far. Forgot I had a brain? Your goal was 101 in 2025. Well, it's not that far away from 2025. We're only 2 months into the next year. I think that's acceptable. Oh my gosh. Whoa! Whoa! That was so dodgy and also just like slow. Oh wow. If only I had Pook's Lucid, then I would have won. Have you downloaded the footage, by the way, Tuesday? Am I good to like delete that? I guess it doesn't really matter. Crying out loud, what happened there? Yeah, it actually doesn't matter, Tuesday. I don't need Google Drive. How are we 2 months in? It feels about— I don't know. It's been weird, especially being British, considering it rained like every day of those 2 months, pretty much. You know, it's been a bit odd in that regard. I need to be invited to more Geo guesses, I think, just to see if me doing so well the last 2 times is a fluke or not. Okay, don't get ahead of yourself. In the first one you did, you had a literal handicap. I'm sorry. I need to chill out. I just yeah, you're great, Viper. I agree. I think you should do more, and maybe you keep winning them. I was scared the other day as I saw a bright thing in the sky. I know, it's been so sunny last few days, and it's been like 10 degrees too. Dude, I went to the gym yesterday or the day before, I don't remember. I didn't wear a coat, which was crazy. And then on the way back, I had the windows down the whole way home. It was so great. I was a little bit cold, but I was like, this is worth it for the experience. When was the last time I drove with the windows down? Like September last year? I don't know. Doing so well just means not sucking complete ass. Yeah, I've been doing good. 228 cap. I really feel like that is way too slow a cap, considering I made like one mistake missing left side. I even got hydrophobia. What? I press B. Oh, dude, this is so bad. This is so bad, cheeks. It's fine, I'm not the reset line. That's so true, man. You're just so nonchalant. Is that what they say? Hey, clever, thank you. Appreciate it. Stream 190 saying beans at the beginning of stream. Beans to you too. Welcome in, Fusion. That's a lot of streams. Okay, love my life. I think I reset here. I could do my morning run down at the canal. Oh, that sounds so peaceful. That sounds so nice. Bum, 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 bum. Bottom, bottom. I think Viper can do well in hide and seek. Yeah. I guess you don't need to be like good at speedrunning to be good at choosing a hiding spot. You just might lose like the chases, but like if your hiding spot's good enough, then you'll win without even getting into any chases, you know? You're far enough off Sob that 20 and I know, Alancio, but I... Okay, fine. Fine, we'll continue. Because she's so short, we can't see her. Have you ever been nice in your entire life? Nakni, you're saying... You're acting like you never call Viper short. Like, it's crazy you're defending her now out of any other time. You've never defended her in your life. I'm resetting. Frick this run. Frick this stupid ass run. It's bad. I'm gonna leave that file, otherwise Nakni is gonna blow my head off. I'm so freaking short. Must suck. Bum ba da ba. Lixies, you're 14. I don't think you can. Like, you're 14. What? That means nothing. Viper's like, I don't even know how old Viper is. 22 or something. I don't know. Are you older than me? Younger than me? I don't know. Look at all those 500 moon files. So sexy. I know. That's a lot of moons. That's like 1,000 moons. I'm 22. Sorry. Yeah. You're cooked. She's cooked. All you young lads. I mean, yeah, we're forgetting the part where I had a literal growth spurt at 18 years old. So, some guys keep growing until they're like 21. Yo, Triblade, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Hello, Chromex. Welcome in. Hello. Hope you guys are doing good today. Hope your stream is fun. Okay, well, I got it in the last run. Oh, for crying out loud. 6 foot incoming. I think it is very statistically probable that you grow 5 inches over the next like 6 years of your life. Okay, man. You don't gotta worry about nothing. I'm the height of a 12-year-old. I thought you said you were average. I thought you said you were average adult female height in the US. I thought those are the words that you said. I am average, but you're also the height of a 12-year-old. So, like, make your mind up. Which is it? Are you average adult or are you 12-year-old? Bum. Listen, you guys forget that I am 50% or like 25% Dutch and 25% German. That, like, literally the tallest nation in the world is in my genes. So that's why you're taking German courses? Partly, yeah. So you can tap into your 25% side. And if I get good enough, then I can also learn Dutch because they're pretty much the same language. I mean, that's so not true, but it'll be like very easy to learn Dutch if you already know how to speak German and vice versa, you know? Even easier that way, actually, because Dutch doesn't have stupid grammar rules. Dutch is like German, but like not stupid. I really should have learned Dutch, but I don't know who I would talk. Like Combo's the only Dutch person I know. Speak Dutch? I don't know any. Yaor? That's what my mum says on the phone to my Omar a lot. I don't really know what it means. Like, it's just like an agreement, just like yes. Ooh, we're good. You know the word for grandma? That's the same as in German. I probably know a few random Dutch words here and there. Mostly food items, I feel like. Like the chocolate sprinkles you have on toast. What are they called again? They say lekker for everything good. That means like yummy, doesn't it? They just say that for good in general. In German, it means, well, it also means delicious. Like when my mom is like eating food, she goes, lecker. She says that. In Belgium, we call them that. That's gross. That's grim. What? It's spelled, yeah, German, it has a C. What's your favorite food? What a, bro, I hate, I'm so bad, honestly. This is why I'm not dating right now. I feel like I couldn't go on a first date where people have to ask me questions about myself, specifically favorite questions. Like, you mean I have to choose one? I like so much food. If we want to talk about favorite food, we can have like a 20-minute conversation about my favorite dishes from all the cuisines of the world. One food? Okay, ramen. Oh, well, what about all the Mexican food or all the Italian food or all the Mediterranean food? It like, doesn't work. It's like when someone's like, what's your favorite movie? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. I've seen a lot of movies. What's your favorite song? I listen to so much music. If you could ask me that on a week-to-week basis and it would change, you know? Because I get bored of a song. Once upon a time, freaking, I don't know, like, Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter's is my favorite song. Then it got played on the radio loads, and then I kind of got a little bit bored of it, and it's probably not my favorite anymore. You need to write a list preemptively to work out your opinions. Or I just find another neurodivergent person. They should, is there like a dating app for neurodivergent people? Where they can skip all the mumbo jumbo, you know? They can just go cut straight to the chase. Imagine doing homework for a date. I feel like I'd have to. I feel like I'd have to like write notes, like write flashcards. Because I'd also just like forget to ask stuff myself. I'm terrible at asking questions. I will forget. I made a new friend like last year, and they would like ask questions about me, and they kept having to be like, okay, now you ask back. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot, because I'd go on like a tangent like with my answer, and then I just would never like be like, so what about you? And they understood. They were very nice about it. They're like, okay, now it's your turn. I'm like, oh yeah. But you know, like someone else might not be, you know? Okay. Vouch? Do I do that to you? Oh, man. I'm sorry. I'm gonna why do honestly, it's a miracle I even have friends. Maybe I'm a narcissist. Hey Zach, what's your dark BB? 31155. 31155. Why is World Record outdated? Yeah, the new World Record hasn't been verified yet. It pulls the World Record straight from speedrun.com. So, for whatever reason, the current World Record on speedrun.com is at 257, I guess. Unless it hasn't verified and live split's just bugging, in which case I have no idea. Okay, now you ask me. Oh, okay, I think it's different in a streaming environment. Because I'm not like trying to make friends with you guys. I feel like on stream, this is where like you guys ask questions about me and I don't have to ask back because I don't know you. I have no idea who you are. You know, that type of thing. Well, Bella, what is your dark PB? Because now you do have me curious, because I actually have no concept of what your dark PB is. Don't think Tyrant submitted it yet? No, he's probably just like not that happy with it. You want to be friends with me? When did I say that? What's your national insurance number? Pass next. 339. See, I feel like I just got nothing from this conversation. I did like 4 rounds. Good for you. National insurance numbers are stupid because I have letters in them. And don't they all start with the same 2 letters? Oh, maybe not. Not if Remy's doing that. Because I feel like I've talked to people before and the first 2 letters of my national insurance number are the same as ours. don't know anyone else's number. See, this is a risky thing to discuss. You sound so hot. Jeez. I thought you weren't into guys. Sorry, you're gonna be a bit flustered. When are you free? Oh, the mic. Oh, the mic. The mic. Oh. Thank you, Monica. Apparently no one else can tell the difference, but that's kind of what I expected, to be honest. I said, do you guys like my new mic? And everyone was like, I can't really tell the difference. I think it's a bit quieter than the old one. And I was like, oh, okay. I'll just go and like burn my money on a bonfire next time. Ilo Milo with the 12 months. Thank you, Ilo. Hell yeah. A whole freaking year. That's huge news. Ilo, enjoy. I'm so bud. Ilo, enjoy your sub at for the next month. Thank you for the 1 year of support. Thank you, thank you. Should probably turn you up. It's so weird because I'm looking at OBS right now and my mic is at the exact same level that it used to be at. You can hear the difference. Let's go. It sounds nice. Thank you, Natasha. Welcome in, by the way. I think you said hi before and then I just like ignored you. Very slight difference with that. I think when you know the ins and outs of it, it's like a very big difference. But I think when I'm just like talking in a normal volume like this, you can't really tell the difference, but it's kind of everything else surrounding that. It's kind of the dynamic ranges, the background noises, the plosives, the S's, the breathy sounds, the, you know, like all of it combined. I know it's a mic difference immediately, but I think investing in a mic that won't just throw away your voice when you get enthusiastic is a worthwhile endeavor. I agree. I agree. Should we test it with you singing? And now I'm defying gravity. I don't know why I chose that song out of any song to sing. Why Sony Mario Speedrun is trying MCSR? Just like bouncing off each other, you know? It's like one person plays it and then someone else watches them and is like, that looks fun, let me try this. And then they also know each other, so they like do it together and then... Okay, also, is it illegal to say to my dear friend he sounds hot even though I might not be into him? No. When did I call it illegal? I said I was flustered. I never said I didn't appreciate it, you know? His MC, yeah, because it's freaking awesome. Heard, yeah, exactly. Maybe Monica thought you sounded like a woman. What, with my old one? Or with my new one? Do you guys think that this mic makes me sound more or less like a woman? Less? Why did I sound like a woman in the first place, Fangon? That's crazy, right? Super serious. Are y'all ready for this question? Hit me. I think women that sound like you are hot. I can be whatever you want me to be, Remy. Just say the word. Listening to everyone banter while doing homework is making it so much more enjoyable. Oh, hell yeah, Jake. That's really sweet. Good luck with your homework. I hope you get it done soon so you can join in the conversation. Hi, Nathan. Women with deep voices, hit me up. Hit me up, please. Please hit me up. Oh my God. Calm down. Oh! Sorry, that was a weird noise. I apologize. My cat just attacked my arm. Is your cat okay? Sorry, is your arm okay? Get to miss school tomorrow because you're ill. And you have Spanish? Let's go. No Spanish class for you. Okay, I was looking at chat. I don't even know what I took damage on there. Women are like, don't say that. Remy, you can't say that. You can't. That's no. Spanish class is goated. Not if you live in the UK. Spanish class is like, you don't learn anything. I did Spanish for like 3 years in school. I can say maybe 8 words. I would extend it to any language class in school. They're just taught horribly. I did French for how long? I think we did French from like year 4 until year 10. So how many, like 6 or 7 years? Bro, I can like maybe go to a coffee shop and order a croissant, and that is it. LK, thank you for the 13 months. I appreciate it. Thank you, LK. That's a long time. Enjoy celebrating for the next month. Thank you for the continued support. It is amazing to have you around as always. I don't know why it was a requirement. I mean, no, because I agree with schools teaching languages. Don't get me wrong. I just don't know why they're so bad at it. Like, freaking everybody in Germany does English lessons from pretty much the same ages, you know, from like upper primary school until like end of high school. And pretty much every young person in Germany can speak like close to fluent English. Like, in the time I spent in Germany, I've met maybe 2 people below the age of 25 who can't really speak English. But like here, we learn French for the same amount of time, and like, bonjour, je m'appelle Zach. J'adore Mario. Oui. Like, that's it. That's all I got, you know? What do we do wrong? English is the easiest language, like, by far. Really? I thought English was sucked to learn because we pronounce words that are spelled exactly the same in different ways depending on the meaning. Constantly. Nothing is consistent in English. Everything is irregular. But then we also do, our grammar rules are pretty easy, I guess. We don't have gendered words. For plurals, we just add an S on the end, you know, instead of like different endings. Yeah, stuff like that. But yeah, I guess that's true. I guess also just because of like the media and stuff, other countries are exposed to a lot of English. You don't like watch TV here and like there's just a French movie playing. But I feel like in Germany, that sort of thing would happen a lot more. It's pretty easy about, yeah, okay, fair. I would say it's definitely a lot easier for a German person to learn English from scratch and an English person to learn German from scratch. Both are very achievable. But one is probably a little bit easier. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad. Oh, I didn't have Cappy, so I can roll cancel, duh. Oh, bro, what am I doing? Dude, look at me. He just wasn't getting aggroed. I was right there. That's how my... Oh, I see. Sorry. Yeah, Loof. I should definitely read messages with their full context. I'm sorry for taking that out of context. We didn't have to do that, I don't think, choosing a Spanish. Maybe we did, actually. I don't really remember. I never know when I'm like talking another language if I should like, and I have to say my name, if I should pronounce my name in an English way or a non-English way. Probably in like that language's way. Like when you guys meet Killian, right? He doesn't say, oh, hey guys, I'm Killian. He says, hello, I'm Killian. He says it like an Englishman. And then you say it back to him like that. How hard or easy languages to learn depends on your native language a lot? I guess so. I guess things like French and German and Spanish feel very confusing for me as an English person because they have the genders in, which we're just not exposed to. But a French person learning Spanish might have a much easier time because they're already used to like structuring a language around genders, which I'm just not used to doing at all. Like for them, that part's kind of second nature, even if the genders for different nouns themselves are a bit different. Nice, like this. Oops. This is why we don't throw Cappy in the mouth. Oh, have I got enough speed here? I think so. Spin throw! Always a spin throw there! It drives me insane! Why does that happen? Why does that happen? Learning music helps with languages? What do you mean, learning music? I don't know what you mean by that. Problem with language teaching in the UK schools is it's not continuous. Even if you learn some primary, they're going to start from scratch. That's a great point. You never get to like kind of... Yeah. Like more deeper like language comprehension because you're just kind of doing the basics the whole time. Have a good ear for melody. Well, I'm pretty musical, I'd like to think. To be fair, I think compared to a few of the people in my German class, I have been like picking that up pretty quick. But I've also had a little bit of experience before, so. Just learning, yeah. I think the whole process of learning something like that is very universal for different hobbies. Even speedrunning. Honestly, I compare like learning a speedrun to learning an instrument quite a lot. I think they are very similar. As someone who's done both, I feel like the process is very, very similar. Especially with something movement-based like Odyssey. Maybe something like Minecraft, not so much, but... English in school is nothing compared to what I learned from YouTube. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess that's the difference with like German people being good at English is that like they get a lot from school, but probably most of it comes from them watching German movies and German streamers and German YouTubers and English movies and English streamers and English YouTubers and stuff. I think that's where a lot of it comes from. Exposure. You think you can learn an instrument easier now that I've learned how to speedrun? Probably. I think, yeah. I think it would still be hard if you've never done an instrument before, but I think maybe you would have a slightly easier time because your brain is wired a bit more like that. You've got a bit more hand-eye coordination. And even not just like, you know, when you learn something new, like the physical, like mental pathways have to be built, but also just knowing how to optimize, knowing how to practice, that sort of thing is something that you have to learn. You have to learn how to practice, you know? Practicing takes practice. As you probably know, the speedrun, you can spend hours and hours practicing and get nothing from it if you're doing that practice with the wrong approach. And I think that is pretty universal between different skills. Training your brain into understanding the way an instrument works kind of clicks. Yeah. You just learn from context. Yeah, exactly. That's why they say to like immerse yourself in like a language if you're learning a language or whatever, or if you're learning a speedrun, you get a lot from just watching other speedrunners on Twitch or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, Alexius, I got a bunch of golds last time in my last run. And to be fair, before the last stream, I wasn't resetting my Switch at the start of the session to prevent memory leak load time loss, which is the thing that happens on the Switch too. And last stream is pretty much the first time that I restarted my Switch. So I think we've got a lot of golds just from better loads there. Honestly, maybe like most of the PB itself was just from better loads or something. I don't know, but yeah. I don't know. I feel a lot of similarities. There's times where like I'm like learning or practicing a new part of a speedrun, and it just reminds me so much of when I'd like learn a new song, a new grade piece on guitar or something. It's like you do the same thing over and over again, the repetition, the slowing down, and you know, doing it like kind of input by input. I don't know. I see the correlation. I do. Surely the memory leak doesn't lose like 25. Apparently it just does. See, that's what I said, and then I asked in Discord, and they said it loses 25 seconds in any percent. So Darker is going to be losing like 40 or more. And I am skeptical. I really am. But if that's true, then yeah. I really agree with you. Yeah. No, I don't think anyone's like properly timed the memory leak stuff yet. I think it is a lot of like, I don't want to say guesswork, but something like that. Well, this isn't like a like crazy run so far, but we're just saving time everywhere. Not much time, but just a little bit here and there, which is cool. I want to practice ice skating this season, especially going fast and even backwards. Bro, I go ice skating like maybe once or twice a year, and I can go around the rink without holding onto the rail, and that's pretty much as good as it gets for me. That almost bonked. I'm actually kind of surprised it didn't. Yeah, we had that thing where like you only got the free school bus if you lived, I think it was more than 3 miles away, was that rule? And I lived like 2.9 miles away from my school. Like literally, if we lived 2 houses down the road, I would have gotten a free bus pass, but I didn't. So we had to pay for the bus the whole time I was at school, which sucked. I feel like they should do it by town as opposed to by distance, because it made no, because I would get on at the same bus stop as people who got the school bus for free. Like the same damn bus stop. That doesn't make sense to me. We use a normal bus. Yeah, in sixth form, I use a normal bus a lot, like the public bus. But it dropped you off. It was still like 15-minute walk from the bus stop to the school, like uphill. So the school bus was better in that regard because it obviously dropped you off like at the school. Good roll save there. Try and miss the dive vault. Not really, K-Man, no. I mean, there's like one bus company that operates all of the buses in the Northeast, and then they have all their different numbers and stuff, but I don't really know what you're asking. I don't know what the bus system in London is like. I've never used it. I've only been to London like 3 times, and I just use the underground when I'm there. I mean, can you like literally not do it because of the price of the bus tickets? Like your parents wouldn't pay for that or something? Or like, would you be willing to get like a little job somewhere to like get a bit of extra cash to pay for the travel? I think it's worth trying to figure out if you can. I don't think it's worth giving up on just because it's a bit more inconvenient to get there. And starting something as young as you are will be impactful as well. Better to do it now than to wait, you know. Oh, bro. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're having to like travel to a different city by yourself, then that's probably not a good thing to do. Well, then maybe you do just have to wait until you're a bit older, which sucks, but it'll come faster than you think. There are bus stops around every corner, and 2 minutes, and the bus comes every 10 minutes. It's just easy to use a bus. I guess I think like in the city, it's probably kind of like that. I don't live like in the city center itself, and so that may be every half an hour. But it's a pretty good bus service. I've used it more times than I can count, especially before I could drive. I used to use it pretty much every day. Hi Crane, I appreciate it. Good luck. Appreciate it. The York bus service was really good. The buses there were like very regular. But again, that was like within the city where I lived. And Newcastle also does have a metro system too. What they say about London buses is that you wait an hour for one and then 2 come at a time. So like in theory they're every 10 minutes, but they end up just getting like queued back and just traveling in packs. I see. I mean, I've heard that London is like the least drivable city in the whole country. And I feel like that would also go for the buses too, but I don't know. I don't know. Oh, okay. That was a very strange way to miss that triple. I should just overshot the platform I wanted to triple jump off. That's fine. You have to travel through London traffic. I think London was the first place that I saw red lines on the side of the road. Like double reds instead of single or double yellows. I've literally never seen that anywhere else in the country. And yellow lines means... like double yellows means no like stopping, or it means no parking. And I think reds means like no stopping of any kind. Like you can't even pull over. Which like you could pull over on a double yellow here and... or like anywhere else and be fine. London has a lot of bus lanes. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Hi, Schweino. Hello. Finally ordered pink yarn for a blanket. That sounds like fun. I see, come on. That sounds good. I mean, in general, the UK is pretty good public transport. Just a bit unreliable because it's all like privatized. Oh, crap. It was just too late on the backflip. But they're working on that too. I mean, they're like establishing the like national rail system, which is going to be awesome, I think, because gosh, the trains here are quite something. Oh, I love the London Underground. It brings me so much joy to use. It's so easy. And spenny. Alright, well, the buses aren't. Trains are though. But again, hopefully that should come down when they deprivatize the rail network. Because the weird thing about our rail network is that the rails themselves are publicly owned, I think. But it's the trains that go on them that are privately owned. It's just awful. Tickets cost like a fortune. And then if you buy a ticket with LNER, and then your train is cancelled, and the only other train within the next 2 hours, there are 3 trains in the next 2 hours, but they're only like I don't know, Trans-Pennine and cross country. You can't get on them because your tickets are on LNER. You have to wait for the next LNER train, which is it's all awful. They're always late. They're always cancelled. They fine your heck loads if you do something slightly wrong. Like that was, oh my gosh, I had an experience. I was going to Edinburgh a few months ago, right? Booked an LNR ticket to get there. My train was going from platform 2 and departed, I don't remember the exact time, let's say 12:45 or something it departed. So I was sitting waiting at platform 2. It got to 12:44. An LNER train headed to Edinburgh pulls up on platform 2. Great. I get on it. I don't think about it. I'm sitting there reading for maybe half an hour, 45 minutes until the ticket warden comes around, right? He comes around. He checks my ticket. He's like, why are you on this train? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, you got a ticket for the 12:45. And I'm like, yeah, this is the 12:45, right? And he's like, no, this ain't. This is the 12:22. I'm like, what? He's like, yep, this is the 12:22. And I'm like, so I look at him and I'm like, but when did this train depart Newcastle? And he looks at his thing and he's like, 12:45. And I'm like, and it departed from platform 2, which is the train that my 12:45 is meant to depart from. He's like, yeah, but that one departed at 12:50. So you're saying that when I am sitting at platform 2 waiting for my 12:45 and then it's 12:45 and a train shows up and I get on it, I should have known somehow that was the delayed 12:22 and that I should have let it go and waited for the next train to come in 10 minutes later. And he was like, he was like, this is advanced single, like, you need to buy the right ticket. And I'm like, what do you want me to do? And he's like, I'm not going to find you this time, but you need to be careful. And, like, walked off sternly. Oh! This is the problem. It's just... Ugh. And that wasn't even a problem with a different train line. This was all just LNER, right? It's like, sure, if I mean, he's not wrong. If I looked up at, like, the sign, like, the electric sign, it would have said, like, the sign on the platform, it would have said, now arriving, 12:22, in brackets, late 12:45. It would have told me that was the other train, but I didn't. I was drinking a coffee and reading a book, and it just pulls up, and I look at my watch, and it's the right time. I would have cried. They're just angry. They're just... I don't know. I just couldn't quite believe it. But our buses are good. Our buses are privatized like our trains. However, they are subsidized quite heavily by the government. So after lockdown, our government introduced a thing to just try and get people out again because, like, the economy was crumbling after lockdown, like it was in most countries, but ours especially. They introduced a thing which was that every bus fare from anywhere to anywhere for anyone costs £2, which was awesome because bus fares were kind of extortionate for adults. I mean, I was a kid at that time and they're pretty cheap for kids, but for adults they weren't great. You know, it might cost you like £5 or £6 to get 15 miles away. But then they were like, any bus line, it costs £2 to get anywhere. And they were only going to do that for a year. They never got rid of it. It's still there. So that's great. So buses are hella cheap. And they're a bit unreliable as any bus service is, but for the most part, they're good. Yeah, I once got like a 2-hour long bus from like going pretty far away, and it only cost me £2. And like I looked it up, and this wasn't long after lockdown, so their website still had the old fares on, and it would have cost me like £15, but when I got on, they only charged me £2. And you don't have to like buy like tickets in advance or like pay for specific tickets anymore because they all cost the same everywhere. You just like get on and tap your card, and it just charges you £2, and you don't have to think about it, which is really nice. Nice PB, thank you, Mario Gamer. So yeah, that's good. And again, they are working on nationalizing the rail, which will be good. Yeah, the Oyster cards are good. Went up to Scotland for work and it was super late, and the train guard kept announcing to people to refund their tickets. Yeah, I went to York to see a mate in November, and on the way back I ended up sitting on the floor of York station for like 2 full hours because of all these like track problems, and tried to get a refund, and I couldn't even get a refund afterwards. And it was only like a £15 train. I couldn't really be arsed, but yeah. All right, festival time, everybody. Festival time. Cat Jams, secondary vibes, Dino Dances, you know the drill. Who would have guessed it prime time? I know, right? Oh, ba-da-da. Here we go, off the rails. Don't you know it's time to raise our sails? It's freedom like you never knew. I don't like this song. That's crazy. That's insane. It's just joy. It's just straight joy. It's great. It's so happy and feel good. But yeah, as much as people complain about the Deutschbahn, I don't know why Germans complain so much about it. I know it's always late, which is fair enough. But I've only ever had like very positive experiences with the Deutschbahn. To be fair, I've never used like the national lines. I've only been on like the regional ones in Munich. But the system is so good over there because everything is publicly owned. Basically all of the transport services, the public transport services, at least within Munich, but I'm pretty sure it's like this in every German city, are connected to each other. So the bus service, the underground service, the overground service, and the tram service are all the same, right? They're all the same service. You use one ticket and you can get anywhere using any of those services that's within the zone of your ticket, pretty much. So like in Munich, we use these like punch card things where it has like 10 like stamps, and then traveling to different zones uses a different amount of stamps. So it's like 2 stamps to get from where my friend lives into the city, and you can get on it. You can get on any piece of public transport you want to use those stamps. Like it's so cool, and everything is like labeled so well. Like, you know, here we obviously have all the different companies, so like it's really confusing. There's like LNER and National Rail and Northern Rail and Cross Country and TransPennine. Don't forget about Lumo, Virgin, they're gone, but you know, there still may be remnants of that around. And then there's all the bus companies, you know, in the Northeast we have Go Northeast, there's First Bus, there's all these different things. But there's none of that in Germany. They just label everything. So like all of the overground trains are called the S-Bahn. S isn't just the letter S. So then, like in Munich, for example, they have the S1, the S2, the S3, which are all different lines in Munich. And then the underground are the U-Bahn, which is the letter U. And then they have the U1, the U2, the U3, just like that. And it's the same with the trams and the buses. They're all connected to each other. They have like one app where you can plan out your journey and it can tell you the different lines you can use to get there. For us, because everything's privately owned, you need to download all the damn private apps, all right? You want to get around, you need the First Bus app and the railway app for the railway you're using, and the friggin' tram for the tramway that you're using or whatever, and you need to like try and coordinate them all yourself. There are some apps that like try and combine it for you, things like Trainline, but they don't really work, and then they charge you extra for using those apps. You know, they charge booking fees and whatever. So you shouldn't really do that. But in Germany, it's just all done on one. You can just get one app and it just tells you like, hey, if you want to get from here to here, you can use the S2 and then this tram and then you'll be here. Or you can use the U2 and whatever. And it's great. Yeah, Google Maps isn't too bad. That's true. But do you see what I mean? It just works. And then all the German people are like, oh yeah, the Deutschbahn is so awful. Like, dude, my train is cancelled. And it's like, bro, you don't know how good you have it. We have all of the cancelled and delayed trains, and it's also impossible to plan out a journey. Yeah, I mean, that's the same like anywhere, Lynn, but that's just because there are literally so many roads, so they just need to have loads of different bus lines to go on the different roads, you know? In Zurich, you have about 30 S-Bahn lines? Wow, that's a lot. Bet you're a big jet lag fan. I do love it. I do love jet lagged. Ah, close. Oops. Please. Alrighty, let's go. Just get to Switzerland and see why people complain about the Deutsche Bahn. Oh, what? Because they're so good there? Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Like, I'm sure, like, on a global scale, it's still not a great train service. But when my only frame of reference is a freaking English rail service, it's such a breath of fresh air. Alrighty. You can guess times of Bound Ball. If you guess correctly to 2 decimal places what time I get in this upcoming race, you win a gift sub either for yourself or someone if you're choosing. If you're ready, sub in chat. A good time for me is 54 seconds. So guess around that. I'm probably not going to get a 53, but you never know. Might get a 55, might get a 56. Hard to say. The Brussels public transport is also very good. One company for the buses and trams. And oh, it's beautiful. That sounds so beautiful. Well, luckily, I think we are very slowly moving towards that as a nation, but it's going to take a long time to get there. We're also nationalizing our like energy services, which is really good because the cost of living is so bad, and a lot of that is these like massive energy corporations just like rinsing you for all of your money just to heat your house. Oh no. Oh chat, I'm so sorry. I think we recovered some time there, but that was pretty slow. $55.38. That's a shame. We had a $55.36 from Schweino. That's real close. $55.24, $55.99. Oh man, the 36 was crazy. What a crazy pull. Crazy think that they also used to be nationalized. What a beautiful world. And what a beautiful world it will be, because we're getting back there, you know? We'll be back there in a couple decades, I think. We just had a little lapse in judgment. Deutsche Bahn is low-key cheap. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's still a bit expensive, I think. But it's not too bad. What's your PB? I don't know, like a low 53? 53.20 or something? Okay, I don't usually look at my follower alerts, but like, what is that? That's crazy. I've seen, oh, me too. It just caught me off guard a little bit, you know. Yo, Cheese J. Thank you for the gift sub to Harry Fart 123. I appreciate it. Harry Fart, enjoy your sub at gmail.com for the next month. Courtesy of Cheese J. That's awesome, actually. That's freaking awesome. We saved time here. Cool. Eagle, thank you for the good luck, Eagle game. I appreciate it. I didn't know people speedrun Odyssey anymore. Yeah. It's still got a very active community. It's still going. It's just such a good game. There's still so much more optimization, improvement. It's just timeless. I think people will still be speedrunning this game 20 years from now. I mean, they're still speedrunning 64, and I think this game's honestly going to have like a very similar legacy as that game did. Nakni, you're a little late. I'm gonna let it die. I don't know if it ever will. I don't know. As long as console gaming is still a thing, I think I'll stick around. Dead game. Trixie doesn't even play. Haven't played in a long time, try. Your dad bought a new car. That's very fun. Good for him. I didn't. I didn't do that. I wish I did. But I yeah, I kind of need a job if I want to afford a car, which I am working on. The only SMO I played was to get Darkside Jupe's world record back. Hey, see, competition brings out the best in people sometimes, you know? Don't worry about it, Elixius. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Finally finished homework, you can watch stream without distractions. Hell yeah, good job on your homework, Jack. Good job. I'm impressed. I was not that on the ball with my homework when I was in school. To be fair, I kind of was. I kind of had a commitment that I stuck to most of the time to never do a single piece of homework when I was at home. I was like, home time's gotta be home time. I gotta get home and just freaking like grind Apex and watch YouTube and not have to think about anything else. So I did all of my homework, every single bit in school, like in breaks, like break, lunch, in lessons. And for the most part, I scored. Am I hearing an HD? Yo, did you just notice, Try? Did you just notice my beautiful new microphone? Sounds pretty good, right? Please! No, for crying out loud, I usually get in there. A hype train? Surely not. Surely not. Ba-dum-bum-ba. When you have to do homework, be ready to top them during the boring classes. Exactly. Yo, Sheep Cow! Thank you for giving us up to Try. I appreciate it. Thank you, Sheep Cow. Try. Enjoy your submission for the next month. Courtesy of Sheep Cow. She's probably about to resub herself, to be fair. You know, it's the whole time, but there are more important matters at hand. Oh, I don't blame you. I mean, listen, if I had a world record, like a solo world record in this game, that would be my top priority to talk about as well. I mean, you know how much I talk about 2P. And like, I got carried in 2P, you know? I played as a damn hat, and I still boast about it. Yeah, Schweino. Yo, what the heck, Rolancio? Thank you for the 2 gifted ones. We're getting like 5 to 10 gifted subs every single stream recently, and I don't understand why. It's awesome though, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Rolancio. Can't let the hype train go to waste. Yeah, get that emote. Okay. Get your hype train emote. Your level 1 hype train emote. Well, I guess level 2. Bro doesn't have the bot. Oh yeah, I need to install that. I don't know how. Can a mod do it? Can like Ray do that or something real quick if you send like a link? Or is it like an involved process? Is it like just clicking at it or does it like, is it annoying? No? Okay. What bot? There's like an MCSR bot where you can like search up people's profiles in chat to like see their elo and that sort of thing. Type plus join here. Wait, is that it? That's really easy. I can do that right now. Yo, Apollo! Alright, I did it. Are they here? Apollo, thank you so much for the 4-month resub. I appreciate it. Thank you. Enjoy subbing and everything for the next month. Thank you for the continued support, Apollo. That's awesome. Oh, Bella. I'm in iron again, guys. Surprised as no one. 0% FF rate? Okay, my goat. Oh, is that just today? Oh, that's just today after one single match. I see. Could someone do exclamation mark elo ZackInTheBox? Exclamation mark plus elo ZackInTheBox. 25% FF rate. Oh dear. I forgot you to sub 15. Yeah, because Jambo does MCSR. Oh, exclamation mark does work. 10? I'm 10,000th again? Dude, I used to be like 7,000. Oops. Back in Iron. I've been in Iron and like legit like 8 times. I keep swapping constantly. Back and forth, back and forth. I genuinely think it's probably 7 or 8 times I've like dropped down and then got back up and then dropped down and then gone back up. It's so annoying. Check Britain. Oh, it's so beautiful. That looks awesome, Acne. Nice. What a fire desk mat. Your keyboard is so tiny. Your keyboard is like 4 buttons. That's crazy. Anyway, nice. Good night, Elixius. Thank you for the good luck. Hope you have a good one. Samanta's diamond now? Really? Jeez, he got good so fast. He's just one of those people who's just good at everything he touches, right? His keyboard's tiny and it also like barely works. Dude, why was that slow? Why was that a 718? What? I don't know his name. Isn't it like Whooper guy? Whooper. He's Emerald 2, you filthy liar. Unless that's not him. Unless a Canadian. Emerald 2, not quite diamond. It's still pretty darn impressive though. Want to learn a new German word I learned in economics? Sure. Yeah, maybe you just dropped. Oh, Nakni, his name is Fat Chud Lol Cow now. He's gold too. He got a 1230 the other day. He's crazy. I actually hate how good Ludwig is. Not found. Fat Chud Lol Cow. Oh, he's gold 1 again. Still though, crazy. 1330, not 1230. Still crazy. $25 average. I mean, you've got to remember that he was in the Col 1 trenches for like a month, and his average back then was like 50 minutes. So the fact that he's clawed his average back to 25 is actually really impressive, because that's including back when he was in Col and got like 50-minute runs every time. He's great. He's really good. He's honestly had like such a crazy improvement arc. This was so cool to see. I never thought I'd be saying this, but I wish I was as good as Ludwig. And I didn't think I'd say that about any game ever. But here we are. He would beat me. He would beat me in 1v1. Saw the mid-off, he threw so hard. Double click. Oh, that's so sad. It's so easy to... I've done that before. It's so easy to do. There are multiple. One is... I'm not even going to try pronounce that. Those are crazy words. That's insane. German is such a weird language. I wish I was as good as Luddy. Yeah. That's my fat chud lol cow. What? This is fine. We live this. Okay. Imagine if I die like on the way to cheese here. Who won the mid-offs? It was Super TF, right? It has 700 songs? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Don't jinx it. I mean, there's literally like nothing. It could kill me that. I could either overshoot and roll into the spiny or undershoot and roll cancel into the lava, but that would be crazy. We need SMO mid-offs. I was thinking that. I was thinking how fun it would be to do a tournament like that, but for non-SMO runners to learn SMO. Honestly, maybe I should host one. I mean, like nobody knows who I am, that like no one would join, but it could be fun. SMO is just no RNG, sadly? What do you mean, sadly? That's a good thing. So I MC... Oh, I guess, because every match is so different, you mean. With SMO, like, every match is just the same. What are the mid-offs? The mid-offs is a Minecraft tournament for, like, amateur Minecraft speedrunners, where they choose like people who have never speedrun Minecraft before, who aren't very good. And then they each get assigned a coach, which are like crazy good Minecraft players. That would be like, you know, if we did that with SMO, that would be like sub-hour players or whatever. And then each coach like takes a player and teaches them the speedrun, and then they compete in a bracket. A Talkative % tourney? I guess that would work. Yeah, talk to a bingo or something if you wanted the RNG aspect. Tie game, it's always interesting. That's fair enough. Who's Mulan? Mulan is an SMO runner. They're very cool. Could not tell you a single one of their PBs. I think they're like a similar level to me. Yeah, they do like All Moons and Tokatu and stuff. They're at BSG. I forgot you went to that. Ah! Sorry. I swear Mulan's American. Dutch? Oh, I'm just wrong then. Mulan is Dutch? I think I seem they're American because they're always live in like the early hours of the morning. Wait, no, that would be the other way around. I don't know. To be fair, I'd kill someone if they mistake me for being American. Listen, I don't know them that well. I just know they exist and I've watched their stream like a couple times. And I don't remember their accent, so I'm sorry. Okay, so why am I too early on the cycle there every time? Do I need to like wait a second before turning the camera to the side, entering that sub area? You're not American? Bruh. Weren't we in the same group for that? Yeah, we were in Mulan's group. That's true. Yeah, I don't remember. It was me, Mulan, and who? Americans on the West. America, however? Well... Are you American at ZackInTheBox? Dude, if I was, we'd be queuing comp and val like right now. Hi Nubik, welcome in. Being Dutch is so bad. An SMO runner had to come out as Dutch. Those who know. Those who know. How is Val? I haven't really been playing it aloof. I've done like a couple matches here and there and I've lost them all, and I think I'm currently 0 out of 100 on Silver 1. I have not been enjoying Val lately. I just hate solo queuing. But I've been playing a lot of Minecraft instead. It's like pretty much any time that I want to play a competitive game, I just boot up Minecraft Ranked. And I'm also like poop at that, you know, but I'm like slightly less, marginally less poop. Okay. Do your best American accent. How was that? Play NA more and then we can queue together. No, that's not my problem, Viper. Like, yeah, I can queue like NA or something and like have fun with my friends, but I mean comp. I want to get good at comp, but I just have been wanting to bash my head against the wall. What is a void chicken? What the hell? 23 out of 30 hard bots in the range. Damn. I don't think I usually got more than 20. That's a pretty long streak, then. Good job. Give me a name. What is a void chicken? Call it lace. Oh, that was a way better lunch than I thought. It's a black and red chicken. Well, I was thinking silk song. Call it lace. Clean lunch. Yeah, for some reason I felt like that was bad, but it just wasn't, I guess. I'm dragged down by teaming up to ZackInTheBox. Okay, we'll play more Apex tonight. And I won't Loba TP away when we meet a squad. And try and solo them from the back. Okay. I'll play like, I don't know. I'll play Lifeline or something, so I can't leave. Call it Velvet, and Emerald is a sibling. Call it Veneer. What does that mean? I don't really know what that means. Getting a new amiibo tomorrow. Oh, you don't know what amiibo you're getting? I'll tell you what amiibo that I have wanted since it came out, but I can never justify spending money on a freaking amiibo, is the Skyward Sword one of Zelda with her Loftwing. That one is, she's so beautiful. Or get some Splatoon ones. You can see, I have Splatoon ones there. They're very cool. You can't really see them, but they're there. They're DreamWorks villains. Oh, okay. First mistake is playing Apex. Don't. Jake, do you know how much playtime? Do you know what level I am in Apex? You probably don't want to know. F is Splatoon heavy. Me too. You play Overwatch? Yeah. What level? I'm not that bad. I'm like 300. But I'm trying to say I played a lot of Apex. is respectable. I don't know if like the leveling system takes as long as something like Valorant. I think it's pretty comparable. Like is level 300 in Apex like a similar amount of playtime to level 300 in Val? Because I'm only level 100 in Val, and I feel like I played a very similar amount of both, but maybe I just haven't played as much Val as I thought. Here's your hydrate, Caleb. I think overall I probably have quite a comparable amount of playtime in Minecraft as SMO. Probably more in SMO, but I definitely have a good couple thousand in Minecraft, but it's just impossible to know. I mean, like, Prism tracks your playtime, but obviously that's only tracking since I've been playing Minecraft on Prism. And I think I maybe have like 150 hours, and that's just like ranked and a little bit of like my realm. Leveling Val is so much easier than Apex. I don't think so. I mean, you can see like how many games and stuff you played. I don't know. I'd have to open up the game. But yeah, I mean, I played Minecraft since like, I don't know what year, 2011 maybe, until now, and I mean, there were a couple of year gaps, especially in like 2021, 2, and 3, where I didn't really play it, but I played it pretty much consistently the whole time. You played Minecraft on Switch? There was a Bed Wars server on Minecraft for Nintendo Switch? How do you even play on a controller? I've never understood console Minecraft players. Never in my life have I understood like how that even works. I know, try. It's so much nicer. I haven't figured out how to change my skin yet, so I still use the default launcher for my skin, but other than that, it's so nice. Oh, I need that checkpoint. There's a little bit of time loss. It was weird because I did like the checkpoint movement without grabbing the checkpoint. It's not like I just any % brain and forgot the checkpoint, because then I would have done the triple jump. I didn't. I did like the weird long jump thing. Xbox 360 Minecraft might be the best game of all time. I played Minecraft on PS Vita a little bit. Yeah. I never understood keyboard players. I don't know, man. I used to be exclusively a console player, apart from Minecraft, which I play on PC. What? I don't understand how I got caught there. It's so slow, Valancio, the default. It takes like a minute to boot up. And it's so cluttered, and it's like hard to like, it's really hard to install mods and shaders and stuff, obviously. Oh, please. Prism is just so easy. It's like so easy to add different instances and like install whatever you want to them, and it's so quick. You know, yeah, exactly. If you want to change something, you can just make a new instance and choose the version and add whatever you want to it. Is default 1.8? That's so random. Why? I'm booting up Bedrock. I can say that I've never played on Bedrock. Although, to be fair, console is Bedrock, right? But I think I only played it. I think the only time I played on console was before Bedrock was a thing, where it was just like console edition and Java edition. Yeah, Crane, but like 1.8, like pre-combat update is used for some competitive stuff because people prefer that. I don't. I much prefer the newer combat, but. I just mean it's random that that's the version that Try uses it. Like, why not use Prism for that? Surely you can just transfer the .minecraft folder. You like both combats? I don't. Lazy. Fair enough. Try, why don't you use Lunar Client? I think you'll get the same answer as I just got. Lazy. Lunar Client for... What even is it? What's the advantage of that? Badline? I've seen people using Badline. No, I never got that into Bed Wars. I played it a decent bit with my friends, but it wasn't that serious, really. We just had fun with it. And, like, is there any kind of ranking system or anything with Bed Wars? Like, what do you get by playing lots of it? Because I feel like it's just always just like really, like you just win every time and you don't really get anything apart from like the number in the lobby with like your number of games won goes up and like that's it. You get better? Right. You ever created a mole system to run around stealing all the... I think we probably did. We used to like... One of my favorite things to do in Bed Wars was to water bucket down below the island and like build hideouts below our island. We had so much fun doing that. And like having people like try and come find us. It was great. There is skill-based matchmaking. Oh, interesting. We probably just never played enough to like get further up in the skill-based matchmaking. Nice. That was smooth. One of your friends only plays Fortnite and Roblox. You need new friends, man. That's terrible. I mean, to be fair, two of the main games I play are children's games, but I feel like Mario and Minecraft is more respectable than Fortnite and Roblox. Maybe I'm wrong. Hi, Toad. I just love booting up the game with my friends and impressing with my skills and strategies. Now that is so awesome. I'm a number go up type of guy though. I need some number to go up. Otherwise, why am I playing? Oh, really? Fortnite and Roblox, a good friend slop, I think. Good friend slop? I mean, I guess I've never played either, so... Oh, really? Maybe they're fun just to, like, play for the lulz with your friends. Troy's always yapping about some gold prestige. I don't know what that is. Okay. So there is something. Heard Marlo cheated. Who's Marlo? The comments are misogyny. What is this, like some like pro Bed Wars player? That's interesting. Because I feel like compared to most gaming communities, the Minecraft community is like probably one of the highest ratios of like female players as male players. I feel like there are so many like female Minecraft players and content creators and stuff compared to other communities, which is good. Oh, what? I'm getting like thrown around. It's like riding a mechanical bull up here. I guess it like is very similar, to be fair. Like it's literally a big mechanical thing that I'm riding on top of that's trying to throw me off. Marlo is like the best PvPer if she's not cheating. Why do good people cheat? Like why? It's so... I feel like it's so much more common for someone who's already good at something to cheat, and it's really sad. I mean, you do get like the you know, the noobs who just want attention cheating, but I guess it just gets swept under the rug because you don't think about it. Like if you're good at something, why you gotta do that? I mean, it happens everywhere. It happens in Odyssey. Being good doesn't make you... I guess it doesn't make you more likely to cheat, but it's a shame that it doesn't make you less likely to cheat. You're probably the same amount of likeliness to cheat at any level, but like when you're good at something, it's sad that that doesn't come down. It's sad that people don't get good and then go, oh look, I'm getting the recognition that I want now, and be like happy with themselves and proud of themselves. They're like, no, I need to do more. I need to be more. It's always more. Easy hydrate. Well, it does make you less likely to get caught, unless you're super popular. I mean, like, Dream got caught straight away in all of the times that you did it. Wasn't just one time. All right, that was a pretty good Bowsers. Dude, this is just like a solid run, man. This is great. There's this one girl with whom I went to elementary school, and we were friends, but when we switched school, we chose different ones. Yeah, fair enough. I had my two best friends in middle school went to a different high school than me, and we kept in touch for a little while, but we just don't talk anymore, and it's a shame. So we were really, really close, me and these two. Like, we were like kind of a trio, kind of. And yeah, I miss them a lot sometimes. But yeah, it sucks, but it's just the way it goes. People change and move apart, and that's okay. Yeah, apparently he cheated at parkour. That's the only thing I've heard. Also, Roman, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. I hope your stream was good. The only thing I've heard is that he cheated at Minecraft parkour, which I don't understand because, like, it is parkour. How do you cheat at that? But apparently he did. I mean, I don't know why people would ever think you'd change, you know? If you're the type of person who does that, it doesn't just, like, leave because you know. So lame, yeah. You had a hack that made him automatically jump on the last tick of a block. I feel like it's so naive of him to think that that wouldn't get caught out. Like, something so, like, mechanical as that. Like, it's crazy that he thought he could get away with doing that. It's like someone using like a turbo or a macro to like mash in a game and thinking that people won't notice when they're like their CPS is like consistently frame perfect. That was maybe the best spin pound on the moon that I have ever done in my life. Dude, this is an insane moon so far. Oh, I missed my roll boost there. That's a shame. You could hear him stop clicking the spacebar. Makes him take unnecessary risks, make him make mistakes. You can only hit the spacebar on the parts where it wouldn't work. That's so lame, bro. He's so lame. I just can't believe that people still like. Why are people still around? I thought we all left the dream space after the first cheating allegations and then the second cheating allegations. Why are people still? Why does he still have a platform? I don't get it. Oh, for crying out loud. That is happening so much lately and it's really upsetting me. I mean, it wasn't just a cheating alone. Like, I think if he just, like, you know, modded his pearl drop rates and then, like, people caught him and he went sorry and then didn't do it again, that'd be fine. But it's, like, it's also the whole, like, follow-up that he had afterwards. It was so embarrassing for him. And Evil Friends 2? Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I don't really know much about it. There's obviously everything with, like, Wilbur, so I don't know about any of his other friends. Yeah, I've gotten a couple of his like manhunts on my For You page on YouTube recently, Jake. George Not Found. That one was weird though. That one kind of didn't go anywhere. I did like follow, I think I followed that like as it was unfolding and that was kind of inconclusive. Yeah, I don't know. I love the manhunts, to be fair, Acne. I was a big fan of them. I got really excited every time one came out. I mean, they're good videos, you know. They're well made. Well done. Let's get the drop rates from a content perspective. Yeah, exactly. But, like, the fact that he tried to do the whole cover-up and then did that whole, like, hiring a Harvard mathematician and that mathematician also just being wrong. It was so funny, like, dude. But yeah, I just haven't thought about him in years, and I thought that no one else was thinking about him either. I was like, that was a strange time of YouTube, oh wow. And then people are like, oh my gosh, we just caught him cheating in parkour, and I'm like, why are we surprised? Hello, Karis, hello. You have the age-old problem of having loads of... Oh, I thought you were keeping on top of it! Remember when we called the weekend, you're like, yeah, I did my washing up and I'm gonna like do it each day and like do it as it comes. Kind of a bad idea and I desperately just want to curl up with ice cream. You had kind of a bad idea? Oh, I'm confused. Well, if you're not feeling good, then maybe you do just gotta curl up. Bad day? Oh, that makes more sense. Can you do like some of it? Is there a universe where you just do like, for example, just like the pan and the plates you used for dinner tonight and leave the stuff from the last couple nights? Oh. Oh. All right, actually, not losing as much time as I thought. I think my moon goal just sucks because we definitely lost far more than 4 seconds in that moon. Dude, what a run! 124.10. That's a best split by 20 seconds. I can't believe we're almost at 123. This is just 309 pace. Well, I don't know what to say. It just is. Your trick washing up is due while waiting. Yeah, exactly. When I'm cooking, I always, like at the start of the cooking sesh, fill up the washing up bowl and then do it as I go. So like chop up my stuff, put it in the pan while it's frying, wash the chopping board and the knife, you know, ba-bam, wash that, ba-bam, wash that. And then I will literally, like, once it's finished, I'll serve up. So like I'll put the food on the plate and then I'll put the rest in like a container to go in the fridge. And then before I eat, I like wash the pan. So it's all done. But that's just because I won't be able to enjoy my food if I know I need to go and wash up afterwards. I see, Karis. But surely they'll be more gross the next day after you leave it, right? I don't know. I think you need to get a dishwasher. Hi, Jared. Welcome in. What? I can't believe you didn't talk to him. They're already waiting from yesterday. Well, then I think you should do at least either yesterday's or today's, whichever seems like the least gross or overwhelming to you. And then just leave it there. Because then tomorrow you're going to have 3 days worth of stuff to do if you don't do any tonight. And you're going to feel like even less. Oh, please spin. Hey, Techno. I did get a new mic. I'm enjoying it a lot. Well, right now, I don't know if I'm enjoying it, but I think I'm going to enjoy watching the stream back later a lot. Or maybe I'm going to watch it back and be like, oh my goodness, I got all of the levels wrong. The EQ is totally off. And be like really disappointed that I did a whole stream with a crappy sounding mic. I don't know. I spent a long time EQing it. And there's definitely sounding better. You know what? Let me turn off the EQ for you guys. I want you guys to appreciate my audio engineering finesse. Oh, please. I'm going to keep the compressor on because otherwise it will like peak if I shout. Okay, but I've just turned off the EQ. This is what the mic, other than the compressor that I have on, sounds like raw. Can you tell the difference? Yeah, I'm very proud of it. Whoa, yeah. This is what it sounds like out the box. Plug it in, whack up your gain, put on a compressor. It's so much worse. Exactly. I'm pretty smart. But then I did that. What you're hearing now, I did that myself. From scratch. I'm pretty cool. I'm pretty cool. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself. Listen, I've done like a lot of like audio engineering stuff in my life, but I've never had any kind of training on it before, and I feel like I should, because I don't actually know any of the like theory behind it. I'm just like, I've come to know like, oh yeah, you want to boost these ranges and cut these frequencies for like a male voice, but I don't actually know why. It's just like experience, I guess. You should be proud. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I can't believe that missed. Your voice sounds less rich. Exactly. I had to bring out like the lows a lot because I got a deep voice. And like so many people or like so many places recommend for like male vocals to do like your high pass starting at around 100 hertz. And it's like, I feel like most of the body of my voice is around like 60 hertz. And if I did the high pass there, it just cut it out entirely. I don't get it. Like so much of my voice is down at that low end. So I've actually got that boosted, and I've got the low or the high pass at like 50 hertz or something. I can't remember. Sounds like you're on the other side of the room. Yeah. Knowledge from experience. Yeah. Maybe sometime when I'm bored, I should enroll on an audio engineering course. I feel like I could enjoy being a sound guy as like a job. I think I honestly, that's not a bad career path for me, I don't think. Imagine I get to be like a touring sound guy for like a band or something. That'd be so much fun. He's a DJ. That's very different. Like, very, very, very different, Cheese Day. I think professional audio engineers would be very upset with you saying that. Hi, Peach. For free concerts? Free? I know, exactly. 21 Pilots, dude. I would say. It's a free course at City College in Sound Engineering. Oh, really? Wait, that's actually sick. I'll have a look. Free? You can't go better than free. When are they dropping Darker Side? I think Darker Side is hard enough, but yeah, good point. Welcome in Extra Hot Cheeto. I guess like Kaizo Darker Side. I don't know why it was free. Okay. Was it like free, like personally to her? Or was it a free course for everyone? Okay, goodbye, Karis. Sorry, I'll still ask some questions. Good luck. You got this. Good job. Lock in. Slay. I'm not sure. Okay. Excuse me. Your boyfriend studying for that career? Oh, that must be so cool. I do sometimes wish that I did something like music related at uni. But I think comp-sci is general enough that you can kind of get anywhere with it. If I decided I didn't want to be like a programmer or something. This is not this. For some reason I thought this was going to be the Shards room. Lifeboat bedwalls on bedrock until it's... What words? What? Lifeboat bedwalls? Where's my cap? Okay, I'm surprised you made that work without a hat. I've been yearning to do something more creative. How can you get more creative than the stuff you're already doing, Natasha? Maybe you should learn an instrument. Do you know how to play? I don't think I ever asked you if you knew how to play an instrument. I don't know. What is lifeboat? Other than like the thing you used to rescue people, like Lost at Sea. No, but like 9 to 5. Oh, I see. Well, from what I understand, well, doesn't your contract end like very soon? I don't feel like you're remotely locked into the path that you're in right now. It's just experience, you know? Did you learn guitar when you were younger but you never practice? That's unsurprising, you never got any good at it. Makes sense, yeah. I'm sure you'd be pretty quick to pick it back up though if you have the basics down. The worst thing about like learning guitar compared to something like piano is that it's hard to get a good sound out of. No, something like piano or drums, like you hit the thing, it sounds good. A guitar, ugh, it's not like that. I mean, it's nowhere near as bad as like a violin or a flute or a trumpet or something, but it's still got that certain degree of like, it's very defeating as a beginner when everything just sounds really twangy and muted and horrible. So I feel like even if you're a beginner, if you're at least past that hurdle to some degree because of any remnants of muscle memory that you have left over when you're a kid, it can be it might be pretty rewarding, pretty quick to pick up again. Violin is an easy instrument. Said no one ever, right? A harp looks impossible, but at least with a harp, you twang the string, it sounds nice. You know, it's crazy because there's so many strings and whatever, and the technique's hard, but. I feel like it's always gonna sound nice gold. Okay! That's what we like to see. Bloody hell, this is quite the run. This is quite the run we're on. Yeah, it's like crazy to me to have an instrument where it's hard to play higher up. Then, like, I can't comprehend it. It's like, what do you mean that like an amateur trumpet player just can't play past a certain like note? It's like the only thing stopping me from playing higher up on my guitar is I ran out of frets, you know? I only got 24 of them. More frustrated with it when I wasn't good. I mean, yeah, it's such an easy trap to fall into for sure. Don't know why I didn't get a triple there. That was a huge gold. It was decent, 6 seconds or so. I mean, I've always complained about my Snow 2 gold being like nowhere near what it should be, and that still had time loss in it for sure, but it's getting there. I used to wonder if I could like sub 7 or something back when I had like a 730 and I just did not know how optimized it was. I think I can maybe improve that by like 5 more seconds with the current stuff I do. I could probably get like a 709. But I'm sure I would have to like learn proper movement to get a sub 7. Oh my gosh, sorry. Very much in the throat. Yeah, trumpets do look very hard to play. I also just don't like the sound of them that much. I'm not a trumpet guy. Sax, oh, I do love it. I do love a good sax, but I've been super into trumpets. Yeah, I see, Lynn. I guess I can kind of imagine it. I've played a bit of flute before, which I know is not remotely similar, but that's like, you know, the closest thing I've had where like it also matters, like, you know, like your mouth shape and the way you breathe matters too. I know it's not a great comparison, but. You used to play sax, Remy? Oh, you should for sure get back into it. That'd be so cool. We can start like a jazz pop band. We can be just like Couch. Jesse, where'd you go? Why'd you cut me out of your life? You can't justify getting a new one. I think when you're employed one day, you'll be able to justify it. That kind of big money becomes like a lot less big, I guess. One day. Crazy this? No, I'm trying to be encouraging. We're both unemployed, all right? We're both at kind of the same stage in life right now. But one day we'll be big adult people, and it will be awesome. You played the recorder? I've talked about this before, but like it's so crazy to me that the recorder is like so incredibly common. Why did they teach so many kids how to play the recorder? When is the recorder ever used in like anywhere? Have you ever heard a song or like seen an orchestra with a recorder in it? Oops. Please work. Thank the Lord. Sometimes I forget you're only 21. Yeah, I'm a young boy. Why do they want us to learn them? I know! I didn't. In first school, I think the only two options were like recorder or guitar. And I was like, I'll do guitar. And I guess it's harder, but when you're freaking 6 years old, it doesn't really matter. Like you're gonna pick it up anyway. Your brain is literally made of Play-Doh at that age. Such a good precursor to saxophone. The thing. Oh, really? Okay. So I guess for a kid who can't hold a freaking saxophone, then it's probably a good training point. They are very cheap. That's true. You can get a recorder for like a tenner or something off Amazon. I don't know. That's a great point. I guess it makes sense. I guess as a child-friendly introduction to like woodwind and brass, then it's a good place, you know, because you can't give a child a trumpet or whatever, or a sax. But I feel like it was just seen as like the default instrument for kids, and that, like, you know, if you want to do like contemporary music, then it's just not helpful. There's a Liam Gallagher song that has a recorder solo. That's actually kind of crazy. Never fails to make me giggle. That's fun. That is fun. Being 6 years old does really help. I really resent not being 6 years old sometimes. It's great in some ways, you know? I can like drive a car, leave the house when I want, drink beer. It's awesome. But like, what do you mean it's impossible to learn a new language? You know? What do you mean I can't just have someone speak a different language to me for a couple years and then I am fluent in it? Like, what do you mean I have to study and like practice? I don't want to do that. Okay, so we're just golding every Kingdom and Post game or what? Maybe not with that pause. I genuinely... We're just golding every Kingdom and Post game or like what? You're cheating? This is the first time that a run has genuinely been 3-9able out of like Sand 1. It is so early on though. We still got an hour 30 left, alright? Ever have kids away and forcing them to learn languages when they're younger? They'll probably resent it, but it's worth it. Do you speak any other languages, or are you, like, how are you planning on doing that, you know? I know a lot of parents do like the mum dad speak different languages to them trick, and that seems to work. Maybe I'll do that. But yeah, I agree. I don't like have any resentment towards her or anything, because, you know, that there are like very, very valid reasons for why she didn't, but I am like sad that I never learned Dutch growing up, considering my mum does speak Dutch, and like she just couldn't have with the way her health and stuff was, but like it's a shame, you know, because that would have been so cool if I was bilingual. He speaks English, German, and Chinese. That's a crazy third pull. Chinese is so difficult. Aloof, what is that? Tagalog? What is that? Hi, Peach. Yeah, but it's still cool. And I feel like being bilingual with like English and French is very different to being bilingual with English and Chinese, you know? Like, that's so different. It's a Filipino. Oh, interesting. Aren't there like hundreds of languages from like the Pacific and stuff? Is that one of the main ones? I don't know, I just feel like I want to know how to do so many things. And like, I'm so young, I can get that, but like, I mean, I want to be better at guitar and bass. Like, I'm decent, but I haven't had lessons for like 5 years now, and I should definitely get on that. And like, I wanna learn drums. Like, I can play them a little bit, but only at a very amateur level, and again, I've never had any kind of training. I feel like it would be nice. I want to like learn more music theory. I never had music theory lessons or anything. And I feel like at some point it might also be fun to do like some sort of vocal training. Because I don't actually know how to sing, you know? You have like 60 years left? Exactly. Did not take music. I did music at GCSE. But I didn't do it at A level. Oh my gosh. But like I didn't do... It's like I think my sister has grade 5 music theory. And I didn't do anything like that. Jambo does, dude. He's way better at theory than me. That makes me mad. It's a good combo, to be fair. Like sometimes we're jamming out and like I'm just like playing stuff and I don't really know what I'm playing, but like he can help me figure out the chords and this sort of thing and like, you know, like give me pointers for like what to play, and then I'm just better at like playing it. It works pretty well. Child development. And oh, that's awesome, K-Man. I think stuff like that should be mandatory, to be fair. Emote only. All right, no more conversations about music, I guess. Maybe it was right. I just don't think it's as comprehensive. GCSE music is like very broad. A lot of it's like, I guess like music, like analysis and like listening comprehension and stuff. Like we'd have to like study pieces and lots of like history stuff and like culture based. I don't know. It was like a grade 5 music theory is literally just like music theory stuff. But GCSE music is more like the subject of music as a whole, with music theory components in it, but not you know, to the same tech. What is going on? Not the same technical detail. You did do cadence. I mean, honestly, Ray, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you like what was from GCSE and what was just from guitar lessons, because like we did a lot of music theory and guitar lessons too. So I know about cadences and stuff. I think that probably was in... Yeah, that was in music lessons, I think. But again, it wasn't more than just being able to name, like, the 5 main types of cadence after hearing them. It was like, I'm going to play 2 notes. Please tell me what type of cadence it is, you know? Got to Kate Bush? No, we did, what did we do? We did, obviously, some old pieces. Could not tell you which ones. More contemporary ones, we did the Star Wars theme, Defying Gravity, Killer Queen by Queen. I think those are like the 3, I think, more modern ones we did. She's a killer queen. Yeah. Are you yapping to see if you... I mean, I'm not nervous. It's not remotely far through the run enough to be nervous right now, crying. I generally start getting nervous on a good pace for Darker after the moon dump, I think. Lake 2, Cap 2, Lost 2. Lake 2, yeah. Lake 2 is before the moon dump, but, okay, I guess after, WSM. But especially after moon dump. Is Zach removed badges from lame people? Then you and Zach... Why are we calling people lame? Love Queen. I'm not a Queen enjoyer. I don't know. I can appreciate that their songs were, like, very important. But... I very rarely vibe to Queen. I'm sorry. I think Brian May is cool. You also grow stuff and left the not grow stuff. Easy! Great job. That's definitely the best way around to do it, I think. Very nice work, Harris. And tomorrow it won't feel that overwhelming if you're in a better mood. And now you can curl up with ice cream and cry into your pillow, or whatever you need to do. Being rage baited by YouTube comments. I think that's on you, buddy. I think that's on you. Hello! I already cried. Wow. Oh, that's sad. Enjoy consumption. Yeah, I think you're right about that, Natasha. Yeah, I don't like, you know, I'm not like against, like if, you know, like if my dad puts on one of his Queen albums or something, like I'm enjoying it being in the background, but it's just a bit weird. I don't know, they're a bit weird. I don't get like the Bohemian Rhapsody hype. It's a good song, I enjoy it, but it's, I don't get how people like headbang to, well, they don't headbang, you know what I mean? Like, it's weird. Is it not? It's so good. No, but it's like, what? Like just constant like whiplash, you know? It's not my fault, people. Well, I think that you're part of the problem here. Well, actually, in YouTube comments. It is, it's fun. It is fun. It is. But it's not something I just like put on my playlist and then it just like comes on in the background while I'm playing Valorant and it'd be like, oh yeah, this is the stuff. I'd be like, bro, please turn this down. I'm trying to lock in. They have much better songs. Oh, I know they do. I know they do. 12/7. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy to me that that was like so insanely popular because they definitely had better stuff. That was kind of my point. I think curling's fun. I don't know much about it, but I like it as a concept. I feel like it would be really enjoyable to play if it was like remotely accessible. Bro, am I about to lose? No. I might die though. I have died on this moon before. Oh, the iframes! I was trying to jump over it after I kicked it. It was crazy. Want to be one of the broom people on the curling team? No, I think I want to be the thrower. That looks like so much fun. It's really enjoyable to watch. Yeah, it's like competitive. It's cool. I mean, 21 still isn't that many though. It's not like football where you can just go on a field and play, you know? It's like, you need an ice rink, which is already limiting it. And then curling stones themselves are like crazy expensive. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I missed fish dip and then bonked twice in the tunnel. Why is Cheese J on the screen? Why is Cheese J on the screen? Yeah, but that's what I mean, Scorch, is that you can't just pick it up yourself. You have to go to a special curling venue. It's like bowling, you know, except there are bowling alleys everywhere. But it's still, you can't just do it at home. You can't just do it with your friends. You need a whole ass setup for it. It's not very accessible. How do people... I don't know, Natasha. I guess in a lot of countries, winter sports are just much more common. Like everybody plays ice hockey in like Canada, from what I understand. Maybe that's a bit of a generalization, but I've always seen ice hockey and been like, wow, that's like such a crazy niche rest. Like, how do people ever get into that? Because like in the UK, like where the heck do you play ice hockey here, you know? There's like one ice rink per major city, and it's just like used for public, like going around in circles to 80s music ice skating most of the time. But there are some countries where like everybody does it. That's just like the high school sport that people play. What if you had a bowling alley in your house? Then you make a lot of money. Then you make an incredibly large amount of money. Football's the best sport. I don't watch. I'm not a football fan. Gonna be honest. Oops, I did not mean to do that. This is such a bad seaside. I've messed up almost every part of it. But this was a suspiciously perfect post game so far, so that's fine. Okay, goodbye. Where are you going? Buddy. Okay. Hi, Peach. Yeah, I'm just not a football guy. Okay, man. I don't know. It probably stems from, like, PE trauma in school, making me just, like, hate sports as a generalization, but even then. I hate the culture around it. The speech outfit is gorge. Don't get me started. The usual. Okay, enjoy class. Ultimate is not a sport. I said in general. But that's why I got into Ultimate 12-7, because I was so, like, traumatized from sports, from school. The reason I started playing Ultimate is because I was like, that's barely a sport anyway. It was, like, the most far detached from, like, my internal concept of sport as you could get. And it turned out to be incredibly competitive and tiring and required an insane amount of endurance and teamwork, which I wasn't expecting. I actually ended up quitting for a while because it was like, this is too much like any other sport, but it was just, mentally it was an easy entry point for me. And while like actually it's pretty much the same as any other sport, it's, you know, a very competitive team sport. It was easier to get into. Me would dance. Well, dance is just, yeah, that's not even like, yeah, because that's not even like a competitive one, you know? I mean, obviously it can be competitive, but it's not the same. There's no school sports trauma from dance. Exactly, yeah. Source school is tied to, exactly. That's exactly it, Natasha. So cliquey. You just get bullied. PE lessons are like the only place in school where I experienced bullying, like ever really. I got off pretty good. I had like a little, there was one like kind of bully in first school, but you know, we were so young that I don't really count it. But like, you know, in middle and like especially high school, I didn't really get bullied at all, which I'm lucky for because a lot of my friends did. But PE lessons was like the one place where it was really came out. So I just didn't participate, you know. Huge group. See, that's insane that they were doing human pyramids in like school PE, you know? Yeah, and I always grew up thinking that I couldn't be sporty and that I wasn't sporty, but like I'm pretty physically fit, you know? Especially back then, I cycled like for 40 minutes up and down hills every single morning for like years. Yeah, like, I don't know. I always grew up thinking that, like, it couldn't be me, and I couldn't be sporty, I couldn't be fit like that, but then I just kind of am. And to be fair, like, on my Frisbee team, I was for sure, like, the least sporty out of all of them. You know, I tired out the fastest and stuff, but I still competed in tournaments that we won. I'm so sad. Why are you sad, Jay? What's going on? Ah! Sorry. He was like, you're the lightest without actually asking me. Ooh. That ain't good. How did that? I like pressed A and right on the same frame. Your mic broke? What? How did it do that? What mic did you have? Put Cheese J back on the screen. If it'll make her feel better, I will. Do you mean it's just like not making a sound anymore? It's mic to die. I know. It's the second mic to die this week. Actually, oh, she left the VC. Never mind. Alright, have fun, guys. Good night. Enjoy your ice cream in Gilmore. Good luck. Thank you. Maybe we 309 this. Oh my days. Not getting any input? That is weird. Hope you figure it out. It's probably just something dumb. Some like Windows setting that got turned off or something. I don't know. That sometimes happens to me. Like just have to go into your sound settings and for some reason something is muted and it's never been muted before and you didn't do anything to mute it. I doubt the mic itself is broken. Mics are very robust pieces of technology. Unless it was like a cheapo one or something, where you threw it against a wall. They don't just break like that. Especially if it's getting no input. Like if the mic itself was busted, it would probably just be like buzzing or something. But if there's literally zero like input coming through, then that very much sounds like a software issue to me. Hi, Beach. Was this toad discrimination? What do you mean, toad discrimination? Peach is just such a diva, okay? Say hi, Toad. I'll say that next time. Peach is literally my wife, though, so like I have to say hi to her, you know? Diva alert. Nice. Can you do your legendary Toad impression? No, I can't. Okay, sometimes my voice is just ready for it. Sometimes it's not. We're gonna move past that, okay? We're gonna... Goombas! Let's stack them up. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Friend is trying to convince me to do Peach and Daisy. That would be so much fun. Who would you be? That was something. Shut up. Fun fact, I cannot do a Boston accent. I think most people can't just do most accents without a bit of practice. I couldn't even tell you what a Boston accent sounds like. Thanks for good luck, Jack. Sleep well. My goodness, I almost just spin pounded into deep woods there. Most likely Peach? That makes sense. You're like tall. You should trio and do Peach, Daisy, and Rosalina. Now imagine how cool that would be. What don't you do, Scorch? Thanks? I don't even know what you're saying thanks to. I just feel like Scorch, you're always like, oh yeah, I play this instrument and this instrument and this instrument. Oh, and also I do curling and this sport and this one, this sport, and I speak all these languages, and I'm studying this at school, and I'm also studying this and this other completely different thing. Oh, and also I do voice acting, and also, like where does it end? How much free time do you have? What? I can barely keep up 2 hobbies at once without crumbling. I'm like 5'5". You give me such tall energy. I don't know why. That's weird. You look tall. I'm like freaked out at that actually. I would have put you like 5'10". Severe unmedicated ADHD and not sleeping. Gotcha. Oh, I think it still makes it. Oh, easy, dude. Not even a problem. It's a massive compliment. I'm sure if I saw you IRL, I would call you short, but I genuinely thought you were tall. You must just be like. This is gonna sound so weird. You must just be well proportioned. You know what I mean? Like with no frame of reference, just seeing you like next to no other reference, you look tall. But then if I saw you next to another human, I'd probably be like, oh, well, this is different now. Oh, please. Dude, this is so slow. I have no speed in that boy. No, don't question mark me. Whatever. I'm gonna stop talking. Goodbye. Oh. Well proportioned is crazy. It's not. It doesn't mean anything. I think I'm quite well proportioned. Like, people have said to me, like, if they see a picture of me or something, or like see me on stream or whatever, and I'm not like standing next to another person or like a door, they don't realize that I'm pretty tall. Oh my gosh, the bird is right there. Because I'm like quite evenly. Some tall people have like really long legs or like a really long torso or something. You know what I mean? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna offend someone else. Hi Tyrone, welcome in. What's up? Good to see you, man. Oh! Can I sample that sound you made? I don't know what sound you're talking about. I make lots of sounds. Good luck, broski. Thank you. Thank you. Sure, and now I've offended you. Okay, I'm gonna cry. Do we have any hard evidence Zach isn't actually 5'4"? Exclamation mark Della. Do what you want, Scorch. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm sure it was wonderful. This might be a gold. If this is a gold, I'm gonna eat my sock, bro. I've messed up literally every single moon in some capacity. I think we're losing like heinous amounts of time in this split. Oh! It's AI. All right, buddy. I can't win. Oh my gosh. I was like a pixel off hitting that. This is so sad. Who is the picture of McDonald's? That was me and Eden. Eden's like, I think Eden's like 5 foot. And like, how was that only like plus 10? That's crazy. That's crazy. Wait, that's a command? Okay. You receive 0.1p every 5 years in royalties for a sample. And you produce me. You see what I mean? You just do everything. Why am I playing so bad all of a sudden? Enjoy your food, Pocket Crow. Thank you for the good luck. Thank you. Do you think sub 310 is still? I mean, yeah. Look at my BPT. That seems doable. Aren't you like 17? How do you even have a full-time job? Shouldn't you be in school? An enigma. I'm 19. All right, buddy. I can't believe how many commands we have of like pictures of me standing next to short people. That's crazy. That's crazy. You can't even view the images anymore? Oh, that's a shame. Is Jay even short? I don't think so. Is this a UK thing? Oh, wait. Because of the, like, age restriction stuff? That's crazy. Well. It's fine. I was like 18 or 19 in those pictures, and I hate how I used to look back then, so I'm honestly glad that few people can see that. What? Why did the camera turn that way? That's crazy. I have to wait like 10 years for this. Images ceased service in UK because of... Oh, so... Okay, I see. Ba-dum-bum-ba. He looks short next to you, but so does everyone. Yeah. Yeah, I even told people look short next to me. Like, there's a picture of me and Philly, and I'm pretty sure Philly hates it, because Philly's like 6'2". He's a tall guy, but he just looks so tiny. Once I've got enough channel points, there'll be a song request of a Scorch SR live gig with that sample of me that you just took. That would be sick. I'd love to hear it. I should find Philly. Yeah, I don't know where it is. We should find it and add it though. We should just build up a collection of pictures of me standing next to other speedrunners. No one will like match me. There's only one other person I know in the speedrun scene who is as tall as me, and that is the BFG, who is the exact same height as me and is also coincidentally also called Zach. It's crazy. We need to meet. I think that would be a legendary meetup. I just realized the background music has been off since like Moon 1. The playlist ended and I just haven't turned it. No. I lied. It's been off since Snow. Since Metro. I paused the music for Festival and I never added it back. I also don't know why you keep re-grabbing the Jaxie here. I just don't think it's faster. Especially if I go in the completely wrong direction, we're definitely losing time to that. That's actually crazy. I'm so sorry that we've been going without background music, guys. I mean, no one noticed, so I guess it's not too bad. Is your name short for Zachary? It is, yeah. I usually go by Zachary, but just my username is ZackInTheBox because like the pun wouldn't work if it was Zachary in the box. So that's like what people call me online, but I don't really care. What? Sorry. I'm sorry. I cannot believe that scared him away. Stupid fish. At least give me like a... I flinched. This is crazy. We're killing 309 to sand fishing. Just got me my, yeah, did it peak, guys, when I screamed? Did it peak or was it fine? I genuinely think that that is gonna ultimately be what kills 309 here. Maybe it's gonna be other stuff, but that's crazy. That's insane. That probably lost like 40. Being a minute 35 ahead of a 311 is crazy anyway. It might have peaked. I'll have to watch it back. Fiddle with the compressor if it did. Okay. Well, what was I meant to do there? Killed 310 to lake fishing, killed 309 to sand fishing. The fishing moons are like disgusting and gross, Walancio. Can you blame me? They're awful. They're like legit just such bad moons. Okay, well, that's fine. What happened? The fish ran away and I was mad, and I was so mad that I accidentally scared it away a second time. Hi, Peach. There are a few awful moons, and the fishing moons are in that list, okay? So are these stupid lurker moons. That one's okay, but some of them suck. Bowser's fishing is the worst moon in the game by gameplay. I guess. You have to like travel pretty far. I guess you have to like look around that huge lake for it, which is quite hard to do. I guess it's not too bad if you know where the fish is, but if you don't, then it sucks. What about in Kaizo, the sand fishing moon, where like you have to bring Lakitu out of the lake and it's actually in the like lake by the Jaxi ruins, the poison lake. I think BB2 will be a 309.23. See, that's gonna be really hard to 309. That's gonna be real hard. Is that now? I don't know, Alexius. We'll just play the game. The only thing that I can do to save this run or whatever would just be to keep playing. Whether I killed it or not, there is only one option, and that is to keep playing. So that's what we're gonna do. The chain. Oh, that is such an awful answer. The chain chomp, yeah. It's just horribly designed. I was really trying to spin pound there. It's insane that I didn't. Another one, Scorch. Jeez. Oops. Oh my gosh. I'm actually throwing now. It's a peak game. Cool. Good for you. We're also going to be losing a little bit in Metro 2 because I didn't get Giggler in Metro 1, so we're going to have to get that moon. To know there are peak speedruns? Oh, there very much are. Super Mario Odyssey, for example. Devil May Cry 5. I know like literally zero about the Devil May Cry games. I couldn't even tell what genre they are. But cool. The soundtracks are good, that much I know. Oops, wrong one. I meant the game peak. Oh, there are peak speedruns. They're crazy, actually. There's some crazy tech in peak Valencia. It's really funny you say that because peak speedruns are insane. Rule 35 is that if there's a... Yep, you know it. You remember from that one video I did. You're very right about that. Speedruns are fun. Peak speedruns are fun. Sorry, I didn't realize that was an emote. Yeah. There's like, there's this crazy cannon tech you can do where you can like go in a cannon and like fly all the way to the top of the mountain, and like within an unrestricted category, I think world record is like less than a minute. You don't think you... Oh, really? Yeah, it was, I think it was a clip in my 2025 highlights, if I remember right. Oh, what? Why are we splitting? What the heck? Oh, please, bro. How on earth did it think that I'd gotten enough moons already? Okay. Oh, it's so dead already. Yeah. You died, rip run. I know. Oh yeah, we're losing like straight up a minute here. Oh, that's so sad. Oh well. I mean, it's nice that we got like our first 309 pace ever. That's pretty fun. Can't be too mad at that. And I guess it could by some miracle still do it. Either way, big PB pace. You know, we're thinking too much about the 309 here. We are like literally a minute 10 ahead of PB, which is awesome because I PB'd the last run I did. Only lost 45. I said about 40, didn't I? And like there were loads of other time losses in that. So I think the fish itself maybe only lost like 30 seconds. I predicted it. Wait, you did? Wait, you did, William. William said, I predict 309.23 BPT. That's insane. That's like actually crazy. Because it's not like you just like figured it out by like how much time I'd lost to my gold and whatever. Because I lost more time after you made that prediction. That's kind of sick. What? We can't be doing this, Mario. We can't be bonking on random geometry, bro. We got places to do. Wait, places to go, things to do, people to see. Princesses to Riz? I don't know. I don't think he's really doing that. She kind of like rejected him at the end of the game. Hydrate! Yeah, let me talk to Peach. Speaking of the devil, hi Peach! I think this is a peak Peach outfit. Places to see, things to go, people to do. See, well, places to see makes sense. Hello, Minecart Superstar. Welcome back. Welcome back, bro. Oh. She's very cute. I mean, she has some great outfits. There's that one. There's the one in Bowser's. Okay, I think the one in Bowser's is the best one. With her, oh, I forget what it's called, but like her like traditional, like dress. Ah! There's obviously the Lake Seaside one. Kimono. That's the word I was looking for. Kimono. Yes. You can only do the cannon for one mountain section times. You need 5. Oh, really? So do people run on that version, or do people just run on like the original version, which let you do it with one cannon? I guess that's so boring that like you do it for like a day, get a good time, and then you never have to touch it again. Go faster? Bro, I'm trying. I'm trying. Please, if the dog eats my hat here, I'm crying. Okay, good. That can happen. If like the dog gets too close to your hat when you home in on the dog, and then he like steals your hat and you have to chase the dog around to get it back. Or like shake your controller or something. Rescue claws? I don't even know what that is. I feel like that game has changed a lot since I played it. I did play it one time kind of recently, but we did like half a climb and then we just gave up because like a bunch of people died and we wanted to like play a different game. Oh, 1P for sure. Lancia. Like, I put so much more time and investment into my 1P PB than my 2P, you know? I've played thousands and thousands of hours of 1P, and we've maybe done, like, upwards of 1,000 total in 2P, probably less. I mean, I'm pretty proud of 2P. I love that we have it. I think it's really cool, but, like, my personal investment was much smaller for that, if that makes sense. And for Jambo too, you know. Do you want to play Peak together? Sure, hit me up. Grab a plane, give me a ping. Oh, what am I doing? Hello, XOMRZ, welcome in. Sorry, I just waxed my hand off my mic arm. I promise I'm good at it. My PB for randomly is like 41. That doesn't mean much to me, but cool. I have beaten it once, and I think it took like an hour or 5 minutes or something. So I guess that's pretty good. But that was literally the first time I ever played it. We won. And I haven't won since. But I also haven't played it much since. I've maybe played it like 4 times total. Oh, I didn't turn the camera up. Oh, do I remember the old method for doing this? It doesn't matter because I'm going to mess up the movement so bad that I just have to do the backup anyway. Oh, really? In a bonk too? No, that's fine. That's fine. Hello, SL Tab. I'm doing all right. Hope you're doing well too. Welcome in. Nice of you to join the stream. However you found it. I hate this room. I love this room when it goes well. It is such a satisfying room to learn the fast strat for and get good at. And like, if I'm in like a peak any % phase, I get that like 100% of the time, and it's awesome. But evidently, I'm not practiced enough on my any % stuff. But when it goes well, yeah. But I'm saying that like when I'm at the peak of my game, it goes well all the time, so it's just always fun. When it goes, you know what I'm saying? Because I haven't played it in forever. Yeah, it's just like it's such a big commitment. It's such a big. It takes so long to play a game of Peak. And like, if you die, you just spend the entire time just like sitting AFK. Hi, Nagneem. Are you in class right now? I'm gonna peak my game 2 months old due to my stupid job. Employment. Thing is, I feel like if I got unemployed, then I would still stream the same amount. Because at the end of the day, I don't do anything like important with my life before like 6 p.m. You know? I just kind of sit around. I mean, I like work out and read and play music and stuff, but yeah, hell yeah. Is this that one that you usually skip? What? Why are you crouched? You ever had? Oh my gosh, I guess that would eat up a hell load of time, yeah. Oh, what am I bonking on now? Been that one already? Oh, good job, man. You're doing great. Guess you get tired earlier? Probably, yeah. I guess I wouldn't be able to stream as late if I had to be up earlier in the morning. No! What? What? That's insane. When was the last time I missed Metro slots, of all things? I've been doing that for years. You don't have to think about that, Moon. Oh my gosh. 309 is looking very unlikely, guys. But maybe. It's genuine. Honestly, I could genuinely like gold every split from now. But bloody hell, is that not likely? Why does it have to fall apart? It's alright. We'll lock in. Come on. Really good at being active in a Twitch chat while learning. How much learning do you realistically get done now? Why did I do that? I've done that with 2 fishing moons now. You can't write this. I'm actually Nakni, bro. 2 fishing moons. I've hit Y too early. I'm cursed. No, I did that in the sand fishing moon too, Nakni. Hence all the time lost in sand. But I scared it away twice. The damn fish? No, damn me. Natasha, damn me. I'm the stupid one here. That was so avoidable. I just pressed Y when it didn't bite. I'm the problem. Okay, Taylor Swift. Looks like 310. Nope, they're still 309s. Trust me. Stay toxic as a fish. Okay, okay, okay. We got no self-accountability in this channel. Nuh-uh. Freak that song. Taylor really be putting the mid and midnights. Am I right? Am I right? Easy to stay in a good mindset that way. I don't know. I feel like raging at the game and blaming all my problems on something else doesn't help my mindset. Maybe that's just me though. Oops, that was so. I was meant to long jump, but I did a jump dive for some reason. What? For some reason I did 2 jump dives instead of a jump dive long jump, and then I just undershot because jump dives don't give you as much distance. So whose fault was that, Natasha? Tell me now. Oh boy. Oh dear. Oh boy. The platform should be closer. Okay. I like your thinking. Yeah. But why is that poison waves? They don't have to be here. Where are they going? Why are they moving? Why are they in such a rush? Like, slow down. Low key. Hey, Looney, thank you for the good luck. I appreciate it. I still think the game. Okay. Why is that hard? I get that a lot. Sorry. Why is what hard? Why is what hard? I don't know what we're talking about. Nice. Do the attendance paper at home and submit it. Aren't you already in the class? You're gonna leave halfway through? Truly, why are they that? They're supposed to be in the Bowser fight. No, they're not. No, they're not. Don't go all Kaizo on me. IRL side. Yeah, I have that effect on people. Oh my gosh! I want to play Breath of the Wild? Goat. I IRL laughed out loud, not gonna lie. This guy gets me. A real fan. A real fan. Why is King Carmen located where the world record is and not Tyrone? Because Tyrone never submitted his world record to speedrun.com. So it's not officially the world record. Because that hasn't been verified. Technically, King Carmen has a world record still. I want to finish my... Really? You want to play Minecraft with me? Really? Aw, that'll be fun. I low-key kind of want to play Apex, though. Honestly, I would queue some EU Val. Or Minecraft. Got a village. Village? Gotta finish my villager trading hall. Let's play some eval. Okay, but I'm on a D rank game, I think. I might have a shield, actually. Dude, I would love to be, like, leaving the kingdom right about now. Never mind. Oh, okay. Don't queue with me if you're on D rank. No, because you're better than, like, 99% of randoms that we're gonna get, despite the ping. Well, I maybe slightly accidentally killed through a 9, guys. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Straight, you don't say that about yourself. I went 10-20. I did worse than you. I'm pretty sure you out-fragged me. Plus, it's not all about kills, because you still actually have game sense, which most randoms don't. Like, just play Sentinel or something, bro. Like, it's fine. Plus, everyone has off days, alright? I'm a chud in you. No, you're not. Plus, even if you are, you're my chud. And that's all that should matter. Straight guy, by the way. Yeah. What are you gonna do about it? Date me? I'd say no. So lame. I was just rejected without even asking. Yeah, I have that effect on people. Nice. $15 seconds of golds. You believe it, all right? I was messing around earlier and I did Darker FRS one time. All right, don't discredit me. I'm not gonna go for Darker FRS. Oh, please. Talk to the woman! Hi, Peach. Hi, Guri, welcome in. Hello. Hello, hello. How's the run? BJ, it was 309 pace, but I killed it in the last 2 splits. Last 3 splits. Unfortunately. To be fair, Metro 2, the time loss was just because I missed Giggler and Metro 1, like that was unavoidable. But yeah, I lost like 40 in sand and a good amount in lake as well. But still PB pace, still PB pace. Go for Darker FRS if you can't PB. Sure. No, because I don't think I'll even save time with it. Talk to him and immediately says hi to me. Hashtag affirming. That's what I aim to be, Guri. Let's go for 310 then. That's the plan. That's the plan, DJ. We're going to lock in this 310. We've got a lot to work with, all right? I'm so dead. What happened? You good? A bit far down, but I think it should be fine. For goodness sake, dude. I messed metro slots and lunch slots. What is going on? I don't think we're even 310 this, I'm gonna be honest. 441 Darker. Isn't that Tyrone's gold? You're not a lucky guy today. I've messed up the fishing moons and the gambling moons. It's like in Stardew when you wake up and you read the fortune. It's like, today you have bad luck. Oh, we're losing like 20 here. Guys, I'm butt cheeks. What do we think about that? What do we think about that? 1.5 hour meeting at 7:30. That's grim. Who does that? Who does that to a poor woman? No, I'm butt cheeks this category. Well, that's true. $324, I'm chud, but you can fix it. You can fix it so easily. You're not butt cheeks, you'll go. Thank you. You know what? Suddenly I feel better about myself. What's this called? 423. You know what? No. 359 lost 2 incoming. I'm butt cheeks. Okay, right. Guy, only one of us can be butt cheeks. Okay, we can't all be butt cheeks here. I'm butt cheeks at any %. Yeah, but you could not. Like, you just need to apply yourself, bro. Why is everyone talking about butt cheeks all of a sudden? It's 2026, all right. Open your mind a little bit. There's a whole world of butt cheeks out there, I think. What am I saying? What am I saying? 2 of us can be butt cheeks. I think instead of saying the phrase 2 peas in a pod, we should start using the phrase 2 cheeks of a butt. My mind is very open. My bad then. My bad. Someone code that for me. What do I even pay you guys for? I'm doing school? No, you're not. You're not doing a single bit of school right now. I fear you're the only active mod. Yeah, bro. My other mods are probably stripping in a call together like usual. Dude, what am I doing? Dude, what am I doing? First try. I feel like I should just long jump there at some point. I was getting food and looking for an ATM to deposit cash in. I failed. At least I'm not the only failure here. Bum, 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 ba, da, da. I literally don't remember the last time I used cash. Like, what do you even use cash for these days? Buying drugs? Like... drugs. Caught. What? Oh, come on. You can't even make this up anymore. That's... GG. Hey, Mr. Nutboy. Good afternoon. Hope you're having a great day so far. Oh, okay. Bruh. You saving time with the rabbit? I genuinely just don't think I am. Yeah, I would have gone it on this propeller cycle. It broke the one underneath? The one underneath? How is that possible? I like didn't get my double jump out. Like genuinely. How? How can it break that one but not the other? There's some really boring. Honestly, same. I spent like all day waiting for my microphone to arrive. They said it was gonna arrive between 1:22 and 2:22. It arrived at 4:48. There was no tracking, which there usually is. And then also when it arrived, I got an email saying it'd been delivered. And I was like, what? I didn't hear the doorbell because I was waiting for the doorbell the whole time. And there was a picture of it outside my front door, and it said signed for by and then my surname. But they never rang the door or like had it signed for, even though it was a signed for package. So that was cool. That was great. Glad I saw the email. Otherwise, it would just been sitting outside my front door. Well, 310's dead. Look, how fast does it fall apart, bro? Like 5 splits ago, I was a minute and a half ahead. 308 BPT. I signed for it. Oh, thanks, man. And you can't go out all day. I know. I wanted to like queue Minecraft or like Apex or something, and I just couldn't because I was like, well, if they come, I have to. I have to go. But I guess I could have gone out, or I could have queued. It said signed for by in the box. That's exactly what it said. It's like this speedruns are crazy, bro. How like one cascade just one mistake just cascades into so many. Do you know what I mean? They're crazy. Monster on eBay for $109. That sounds like a steal, my boy. Go for it. I don't think you're gonna find a better deal than that. You're not a content creator? What's the point? Dude, you're not a content creator and you use yours all the time. Fun? Yeah, you can play mods without having to make content for them. Also, like, practice mod. I think because you never do any practice or try and optimize your speedruns in any way, shape, or form, you're not, like, super familiar with it, but practice mod is literally life-changing. Looks like you need practice mod. Rip run WMCSR, I think. I don't think I'm gonna keep streaming after this. I don't think I feel like it. I don't know. I've actually been going to bed at like before 2 a.m. every night for the past few nights, which doesn't sound like crazy. That's crazy for me. I wake up at like before 10 these days. And honestly, the sniffle is so loud. Oh. Honestly, I'm realizing that I have nothing to do during the day. I'm bored. I need a job. Because I'm so used to being like out of bed and on my PC at like 5 p.m. And now I'm like ready, like eaten, gymmed, showered, sitting down on my PC. It's midday. I'm like, what the heck do I do for 6 hours, 7 hours until I need to stream? I just don't do nothing. I should like edit a video or something. Today I was in microphone waiting mode. Practice. That's minging. Maybe I just stream in the afternoon. Stream, yeah, I could just start streaming, I guess. I don't know what difference that would make. To the old stats. Yeah, and just like none of the Americans would watch. That's most definitely not a spin pound. Ow! Hi, Peach. Maybe Eastern US people would watch? Maybe. I don't know. It's a stupid time. I don't even know what time you streaming early would be. Fun fact, back in like 2021 and 2020, my stream time was... And 2022. Like the first 3 years I streamed, my stream time was 2 till 6 p.m. British time. And then when I got to uni, I started streaming in the evenings. How do you not know this? I mean, I don't think it's something you talk about very often. Because I don't know. Yeah, that's not like a crazy question to ask, I don't think. We don't regularly be like, oh, fun fact, Nakni is from this state. It's not like a bit weird, like a segment we do on stream. Guess where the mod is from? We do like one mod every stream. Remy the Rat is British. You know, maybe we should start that. Like a who's that Pokemon type of thing. We do like halfway through a Darker run, I take a break to go pee, run some ads, and then we do like a who's that mod? Oops, sorry, I just whacked my mic while shaking my controller. Please. Then Viper comes out spinning nonsense about Oregon. You're from Oregon! In the space of like 5 kingdoms, I killed 309, then killed 310, then killed PV. And 311. Isn't that awesome? Oh well. What can you do? What can you do? I've definitely sent the message before, probably. Time for Darker FRS. I don't think that would even save this. What's my average comparison? 315. Look at that. We're ahead of that. Cool. What? I must have let go of the ground pound button like a frame before I hit the ground there. That was weird. Hi, Toad. Go and do TDSS for 10 minutes. It's the same. I didn't even... Okay. The things about TDSS is you can retry it very easily if you fail. Dark FRS loses like 2 minutes to fail. Can't be that hard. It's not that bad now. But it only saves like 6 seconds is the issue. for a risk of a 2-minute time loss. It's just not worth it. It's like a very high level. FRS stands for Flower Road Skip. We do it in Wooded. That's like the main, that's like the most commonly known FRS, I guess, but you can also do it for the long Flower Road in Darker. Using a big Yoshi jump. One try for one, but I don't think you understand. It's not that I have an option of doing a second try. If I miss it, I die and lose 2 minutes. But a whole £2 is a very tempting offer. I understand. Oh, okay. You're fully aware of the T's and C's. Do you risk 2 minutes for £2? I really think the answer's no, but we'll see what I feel like when I get there. That's like a whole £60 an hour. If you give one sub every minute for the entire duration of every one of my streams, then I will do as much Darker FRS as you want, okay? Or every 2 minutes, rather. Oh my goodness. I mean, that's better than that's way better than a subathon, you know? My subathon, I did one sub per, what, 10 minutes? 12 minutes? No, it's like $3, not boy. Subs cost $6 in America. Oh my gosh. Do you know how many hours you streamed for the subathon? It was around 570, I think. Oh my gosh, I'm so surprised I didn't take damage there. Ow! That's a crazy bonk. Bonk done none. I mean, the subathon also had like bits and like Streamlabs donors too, Valencio, so just the sub count wasn't the whole story. And there were also like the 35% off gifted subs that Twitch was running for a lot of it, which kind of messed with stuff. Yeah. Yo, Nakni with the £5 Streamlabs donut.
Smile.
That's insane. I like how you did it in pounds as well. That's crazy. One more of those. One more of those. I'll do Dark FRS. Can I ask how much you earned? Let me pull it up. I have a spreadsheet somewhere. I don't remember the exact amount. I saw Tyrone warps to the top checkpoint there. Is that faster? I mean, I imagine so. It made me do pounds? Oh, hell yeah. That's actually awesome. Was it not this Google account? Darn it. Why isn't it on this Google account? Dude, on this Google account? Yeah, I did. Spent like $7. Wait, that's huge. Maybe I'll do it for you anyway. 4.4 Valencia is the total. Bear in mind I was asleep for a lot of it. But I guess I wasn't really like off work at that point. You can't do stream because you don't have PayPal? Oh dear. Fine, I'll give it a go, guys. I'll give it a go. But like, what if I'm just on gold pace for Darker anyway? You can't do card? You can. Was it a charity thing? Hell no. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Yeah. It was to get Jambo Knight to GDQ. But it obviously like just far exceeded that. And we raise money for charity GDQ. So technically it was for charity. GDQ cost 4K? Hell no. People went crazy, DJ. I can't control how much money people give me. We needed like half of that. It was like 1.1k each for the flights. I think we paid like 300 each for the accommodation, and then maybe 500 each for like food and like activities while we were there. So I think each it was about, no, you know what? It was about two grand each. Yeah, it was about 4,000 total for the both of us. James paid for his own flight, I think, but I think I paid for accommodation and like food and stuff. And I don't think he paid all of the flight. I don't quite remember how we worked it out, but yeah. I covered a lot of it anyway. Or like, I don't want to say the subathon covered a lot of it. It wasn't like my money. We did a subathon. I did a subathon and he was like a big part of that and stuff, so I was just paying him back really for all that. So watching Aim League and someone asked who was taller, Lupus or Zach, and I said, I'm pretty sure Zach is unironically 6'7". I got toned out because I said 6'7" in different contexts and brain rot. That's crazy. Thank you for sticking up for me either way. It's also money I'm ever spending on donos. Why? I get like a better rev cut and whatever. Orlancio, mark my words on that one. Somebody screenshot that when he forgets about it in like 5 months and does another dono. No, DJ, we're not. Goodbye gift subs? That's fair. You should like look after your own finances, I think. That seems responsible of you, Nakni. I am not boy. I am. You are right. But you know what? If you're in that situation again, and you're worried about getting timed out, you can just say 6'6". It's close enough. I think I technically am like 6'6.9 anyway, so it's not even really a lie. We out here rounding up. Boring split. Well, you could stay here and make it entertaining. I wasn't worried. I was just trying to remember what yeah. Yeah, I think I'm like just shy of 6'7", but it's just what's easy to round up. It makes more sense. I'm like exactly 200 centimeters. Is what I do now. But inches are obviously bigger than centimeters, so it's not as like precise. I like want to save my 10k Z-Bucks to make you wear a hat in all moons. I feel like it might be. I have no plans to do all moons in the near future. I should really. I mean, I'm overdue that run from Christmas Eve, but I haven't made any plans to do it. You should not feel peer pressured to do a promise you missed because of medical issues. That's true. That's a good point. But I don't know. It would be nice. How big a chance do you think you'll PB today? Have you seen the BPT? It's like literally impossible. What do you mean? How am I gonna PB today? What if you gold? I guess I could. There's maybe like a 1% chance then that I can get a PB. This was my goal, to be fair. This has been a very smooth mushroom. No mistakes. I just feel like the time is too high. I feel like I want to already be at the Odyssey by the time hits 7 minutes. I don't know. With Darker, I don't know how to do it, buddy. I think I lose time doing it. It saves 14. It doesn't. It saves half of that if you do it well, which I don't know how to do. I'm 90% sure that I just would not save time if I did it. That could go. I don't know how long this cutscene is. If it's 20 seconds, then we tie. But it might be faster. I don't know, because it has to do the whole... No, it doesn't. Pretty good, though. Pretty good. Alrighty. Final Kingdom, chat. We were on 309 pace. We killed it, but we stuck it out, and we can still get a 312 here. And Nakni gifted me £5, and Monty said he'd gift a sub if I went for Dark FRS, so I might. If I'm on like really good pace for Kingdom, then I won't. Because I would like to get a real gold here, because I've been like annoyed about my Darker gold for a while. Because it's pretty bad. I want to sub 5. Hi Andrews, I'm not too bad. How about yourself? This was a 309 pace until like halfway through post game where I killed it, unfortunately. So I'm a little annoyed about that, but I'm still having a great time. It was a nice stream. I'm just a little tired. I don't know. I don't have a lot of energy today. I usually have a lot more energy on stream at this point. What was that, bro? That was so bad. Thank you for the 9 bits, Andrews. Thank you for the 5 bits. Oh no. What are we doing? What? Okay, well I literally can't do Dark FRS because you need to damage boost for it. You need to damage boost. Oh, it's on a combo, I see. You gold these? I don't know, Remy. Probably not with that. What was that spawn? Just pushing buttons, don't worry about it. All right, buddy, whatever you say. Yeah, you do a damage boost at the end of Dark Reference, so this is, I actually can't do that. But to be fair, I could have gotten a spare heart. I actually, like, totally forgot that existed. Bit late now. FRS, I can't, Nakni, I legit can't. I only have 1 health. It's just not an option. Next time we're not, yeah. Next time we're not on PvP, I'll remember to get the backup heart. If I'm in this scenario, which I probably won't be anyway. How hard is it to do once? It's not that bad. Oh, I did learn something else. Let me try this. Where was my triple jump? What? Why did I get a single? There you go. Smooth moves. Three normal jumps isn't a try. I know that! I know that! I really tried. Would that even be faster? Yeah, it saves time. Tyrone does it. You skip a decent amount of the platform ride. I think it only saves like 1 or 2, but... All right, we're looking at like a 3:12.25 or something. This is gonna be my second best run ever. No, it'll be tied. My second best run ever is a 3:12.25. So I think it'll be like tied or like within 1. Don't you wait for Cappy to hit the top? No, Cappy comes back. Cappy comes back just like when you're far enough away. It's got nothing to do with where you are. Sorry, it's got nothing to do with where the platform is. He comes back once you're, like, not near it anymore. You didn't do that because you didn't want a 3:12.07? No, I would have loved a 3:12.07. That would have been awesome. Alright, GG. Third best run ever. You know what? It's nice that we can just get low 1x's every time in that recess. I think that's pretty snazzy. I'm pretty happy with that. You know what I'll do? I'll run a Dark Reference for you guys right now. We'll go do it. GG. Greg's. Next time 309. It's crazy. I did not think I'd be this close already. But yeah, like, we just could do it any run, which I didn't realize. I thought we were still, like, quite a while off, like, being at the point where we could do it any run. But we're already at the point we could do it any run, which is awesome. It just snuck up. I feel like it really snuck up. I was, like, kind of doing bad, getting, like, mid to high through on-X's every run. And then sometime, like, 10 days ago, I was just, like, 315, 314, 312, 311, 309 pace. Like, it just kind of happened. Then I guess it makes sense, because I'm wearing invisible outfit. We run this. Yeah, I don't know. I guess, like, we had all the pieces there the whole time. It was just a case of, like, stringing it all together in a run, I suppose. This surprisingly, like, isn't any more difficult than with regular Mario. This is legit just fine. Oops. Has been a darker run. I mean, I can do that another time, but I at least want to try it now. I literally, I just earlier I was messing around and like while waiting for my dinner to be ready, and I got it once. Like, that's my entire experience with it. I didn't even like watch a video of it. I just tried it and I got it. So it's not like I actually know how to do this trick. Muscle memory goes crazy, I guess. Yeah. What? I always forget you have to be in the air to grab onto a wall like that. All right, chat, let's try it. Can we skip the flower road? That's not the hard part. Chad, that's not the hard part. What? That is so upsetting. We cannot is the answer. One more try, one more try, one more try. Dude, this sucks, that practice mod. That was awesome. Thank you, I appreciate it. Maybe they like ride the flower platform to the first set of blocks. I just don't know. Maybe they take the flower road for like a little bit. For any invisibility outfit, of course, is going to be harder. To be fair, Ray, I was in a Yoshi capture. I died in a damn Yoshi capture. Yoshi ain't invisible with the invisible hat on. I appreciate you like sticking up for me, but this is not a scenario where you can. You just killed Yoshi? Oh, we're gonna kill him. Yoshi cannot survive if we want to skip the flower road, okay? I should probably also learn like the other route here where you go through the water section instead of doing the uproot stuff. I don't know how much that saves. I feel like that's also only going to save like 2 seconds, but it doesn't seem too hard. It just, you're forced to take a damage, I guess is the problem. Yoshi, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. I mean, he's literally living in like literal hell right now. Like he was trapped inside of his egg, surrounded by a bunch of deadly fuzzies in like a fiery pit on the moon. We're really doing him a favor. All right, let's try it. Nice. Pretend that the flower road isn't there. Okay, pretend that the flower road isn't here. This sucks. Invisible. This is so hard. Invisible. Where am I? Where am I? No. Oh, for goodness sake, I can't see anything. Well, we got the big jump. That's okay. And it just wasn't saving time because we took a while to set it up and the flower road was just that and we could have rode it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Thank you guys for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. I hope you enjoyed the new microphone as well. Maybe you couldn't tell a difference. Maybe you could. Either way, I'm happy. It was nice to stream with. It's really nice. It's fun to use. And I don't feel too bad about screaming and stuff. And yeah. Thanks for stream. Thank you for watching. You don't have to thank me. I'm the one making money by being here, all right? We're gonna raid Cheese J. Cheese J is doing Talkative %, which is a really fun category. If you don't know, there's a bird in this game who gives you hints on where moons are by telling you the name of the moon. And Talkative % is a category where you can only get moons that the bird tells you, and it's completely random what moons the bird tells you to get. So it's a pretty fun category, totally random. Your stream's always super chill. Thank you. I appreciate that. I have a chill time too. So have a good rest of your evening, everybody. And I will see you probably tomorrow. Maybe we'll get that 309. Who knows? Goodbye. Toodles. Goodbye. Goodbye now.